What?
We don't test the mics anymore.
Oh, we are live on YouTube. Intro music is playing for the episode. We got a couple of homies in the house. Old Man Kyle, Joe Crazy Bill. This skinny bitch right here wearing his reflective shirt.
I don't know if we can say skinny.
Skinnier.
Skinnier.
So, yeah.
I wouldn't say skinny.
I mean, he's not like crack whore justice skinny.
It's funny how all his like manly parts are getting smaller. Like shoulders are getting narrower, neck's getting thinner, belly
He
not
doesn't
so
have
much.
pecs. He's got tits now. Awesome.
Head's great big head. He's starting to look like a dum-dum, sucker.
Right. Of course, you got Stephen Bisciotti, the host. Producer Cody's in the hallway running the YouTube and the everything else. So
He's really trying to make us professional.
right. And we started at
Let me
9.
dial you in
It's
a little bit,
10:03,
Trev.
and we are finally going live.
Dialing me in.
Yep. It's not touching.
Test.
I don't know about that
Let's
one
be
here.
realistic. If we were
Test,
if we were
test.
a
There
band,
you go.
it'd be Huey Lewis, and he's the news. So
Here we go. Getting close. Welcome, everybody, to episode 206 of the My Wife is Gonna Kill Me podcast. I'm your host, Steve Bisciotti. And let me tell you something. You know what? It's episode 206. Bottom line. Quit giving me shit or us shit about when you go to iTunes and it says it's episode 287. That's because we've recorded 287 episodes. All right? But this is episode 206. It'll stay 206, and the next one is going to be 207. If you don't like it, then just keep not liking it because we're not changing it.
actually, the next one will probably be 206 because you try to do 205 again today. So yeah.
Well, I tried harder than you're trying to get your face up to the mic.
I am going to agree with the fans on this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I think we should renumber. We should rebrand. I think this podcast is ready for a makeover.
You're going to have people jumping out of windows, though. All of a sudden, they thought they'd missed 75 episodes.
Look at this guy. Starts watching Clone Wars and walking on the treadmill like a little bitch, and he wants a makeover. Jesus Christ.
Stream makeover.
Yeah, maybe.
Honestly, we do need a makeover, and it should go back to a couple episodes ago where Jeremy was here. So, be the ultimate makeover.
I love that,
It'd
man.
be like Extreme Home Makeover when what's-his-name got a DUI and they just did the show without him, Was it Ty something? Yeah.
Ty
Pennington?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ty Pennington, that guy was crazy. He was like Justice Curry. That would be like having Justice Curry be the host.
That's true.
Yeah.
That'd be a quick podcast.
Or Schmustus.
Be one episode, and then they'd be begging for 2.0.
All right, everybody. I am your host, Steve Bisciotti. With me today, as always, are the two best co-hosts a host could have. Travis Bowles is here. How you doing, Trav?
Wonderful.
Next to him and across from me is Pete McCarthy. How you doing, Pete?
Doing well, thanks.
We also have the old man in the house. Old man Kyle is here. How are you?
I'm good. Not too bad. I'm still breathing.
You are still breathing. You look good. You got color today.
Yeah, life's been good recently.
You've been wearing makeup because I'm not
No.
seeing the age spots.
Nope.
It's almost like you look younger.
I know, right?
What's going on?
It's,
Cut your hair.
I did. That was yesterday.
Yeah.
Actually,
my
I
6-week
thought you looked younger when you were bleaching it.
No,
was
well,
super
it doesn't
cool.
happen too often. Only when I'm going to a show, which I would have done this weekend had we had a show.
Yeah.
Because Kathy bleached her hair this weekend. So, but not today. I'm just gray, old man Kyle.
Joe Crazy Bill is also here. He's claiming he's not going to talk much, but
Hey,
we'll find
everybody.
out. He's got some.
Can I just yell?
Huh?
Can I just yell at them?
That's all Steven has. In his bag of tricks, Steven has yelling.
Yelling?
He opened the show again with yelling at our fans. So just yell, baby.
Okay.
Gotta project.
I learned it by watching you.
Yes.
of all the great
interrupting
things,
you.
of all the great things that I do and all I bring to this podcast, that's the one thing you chose to take
Yeah,
from me?
because it always wins. When you out loud, it always wins. I can be over here talking all kinds of logic, laying down bombs, but you're louder, and people go, oh, Pete's louder. He must be right.
Just because
So
it's
I
loud
figured-
doesn't mean it's not correct or more accurate or funnier.
Now that I'm being loud, you're right. Dang.
We are live on YouTube. I just want to give a quick shout out to Michael, Casper, Jay, McClick-Clock, and Ryan Gonzalez.
Click-clock.
And JLY9. What's up, guys?
Jay McGlinty-Luck-Lock. Good to have him.
Some of you might ask, what's the benefits to watching on YouTube? Well, I'll tell you what the benefits are. Not only can you see Kyle's peaked face.
I thought you said I was looking good.
I'm
I've
just-
got color.
I'm looking at the screen now, and the screen's showing me a different picture.
Define peaked.
I don't know. My mom says it when I look sick,
Right.
but I don't really actually know what it means.
We're the kings of doing that, using words we don't actually know the meanings to.
Yeah.
We're pretty good at that.
I would come in and I would feel fine, but I wouldn't want to go to school, and I'd be like, Mom, I don't feel good. And she'd be like, you are looking a little peaked. You are.
And what are you doing with that
peaked-
couch pillow, Steven?
I think peaked means pussy.
I don't.
Your mom was calling you a pussy.
She probably was.
Pale.
She probably was.
Actual
She come.
Sickly.
motion.
So true story. True story. My mom's like 80. I go over to her house yesterday, and she's like, I'm getting all these strange messages on my phone, and I'm like, okay, well, let me see them. And I look at it, and there's one on there, and it's like a it's
Mom,
like a porn.
I love you.
It's a porn thing. Like she got it on a text message, like
Oh.
spam.
Dude, I'm getting them too.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I mean, I'm not opening them,
Dude,
but I'm
it's,
getting them.
it's all old people.
Does your mom have an Android?
No, she got an iPhone.
Oh.
And I looked at her and I go, Mom, I'm pretty disappointed in you.
What do you mean, Steven?
I thought you said that you only cared about this 3 times. 5 times. Once for me, my 2 siblings, and the miscarriages.
Oh.
Wow, that's a downer.
And
It's not really
and
because-
we go dark.
And it's not really a downer for me. Because the first miscarriage was so close to when I was conceived that if that one would have lived, I wouldn't be here. So fuck that kid.
Maybe
Wow.
it's maybe actually.
I
maybe
killed my-
actually you
I
part
kinda-
of maybe you have a twin and it's absorbed. I mean you know. Gotta
You think he has a Siamese twin that's going to...
it's absorbed somewhere. Maybe his hair.
Well, I started absorbing it in my 30s then.
Okay.
That's kind of odd.
Mitosis.
Hey, listen,
I know. Sorry, the word's too big. I get it.
you peaked bitch. Cut it out, okay?
I just love how he's trying to use words like peak and he can't fucking read people's names.
Yeah. McClishnakana.
Gahan? Gahan. It's John. Travis. John. John. John.
John has always been a weird name, though.
Yeah, it's the H that throws it
Yeah,
off,
that's
right?
weird.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? It should just be Jon.
Dude, the entire English language is filled with all of those things.
Yeah, so why are you guys picking on me?
Because everybody else has managed to overcome it.
Yeah. There. Truth. I hate to agree with Pete, but he's right. You're a dumbass. You and
Well, Pete will tell you, he's always right.
you and Philip.
You and Philip.
The Philip connection is so strong. Did Heidi read this one? And I know you've talked about before, but is this the same reaction where she's starting to look at you differently?
She definitely looks at me differently, and she started treating me differently. She used to treat me like a king, and recently...
Now she treats you like a queen.
And now the king, she finds out the king is eating errant toenails in front of people. So she's a little bit disappointed.
Just on YouTube.
Just on YouTube.
I'll never understand that thought process. It's like the guy that gets the salt shaker stuck in his ass. Like, who's sitting at the dining room table, eating dinner with their family? Hey, how was school today, Johnny? It's good. And then you kind of look and they, wait a minute.
Well,
I could put this in my ass. Like
especially if it's shaped like
you
a
know what I mean?
penis.
Like you peel a toenail off and you go, yeah. You know what I mean? Like I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird.
Okay. if it was a toenail and it got peeled off,
Allegedly.
what would you do with it?
Throw it away and then wash my hands
You're
with acetone.
You're live.
You can't handle the truth.
You're live on a podcast being viewed by 7 people.
Yeah.
You're gonna just get up and go to the garbage?
Well, 7 people watch.
When the alternative is inserting a toenail into my mouth,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
You could at least just put it on the corner of the table there. Nobody would have
In your
even
pocket,
noticed.
Save it for
And then he would've
later.
just-
I mean,
then he would
that's
have just stared
that-
at it hungrily the whole episode.
He would have. It would be like having a piece of cheesecake
Right.
sitting here and not putting it in your
Salivating
mouth.
over it.
Your quasi Ninja Turtle shirt has a pocket in the sleeve. You could have put it there.
It tastes like Crocs.
Oh. You didn't know that, did you?
This one?
Oh,
knew
my
that one.
God.
I knew that one.
What?
Oh, you're one of those fancy can turn your head and see your shoulder people, huh? Yeah, look at you. Look at me.
Hey, that's a recent development.
Back to my point on the benefits of YouTube. The benefits of YouTube are Cody will be putting pictures up of things we're talking about. He'll be showing us links to websites, I think. He'll be showing us all kinds of things. And there are things that sometimes, make the YouTube version, because I can't edit the YouTube version.
I'd say a lot of things.
Yeah, there's a
Yes.
few. So, you want to see some...
All of a sudden, Steve just like had this light bulb just went up over his head. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Maybe in the end of the video he can just say something like, "Hey guys, don't tell anybody I said that. Hey guys, somebody inserted themselves into my body and was pretending to be me."
Even better, he's going to put a disclaimer. He's going to say, that was not Stephen Bisciotti. That was 5 midgets in a suit.
in an Egger suit from Men in Black. Drank sugar water.
Fucking Andre Kelman kills me. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fuck Andre Calvin.
Dude, when I read
He doesn't even
when
know how
I
to use
read
a
that,
helmet.
I was pissed when I read that. I'm like, God damn it! I wish I had thought of that. That would have been great for my looks like segment. Shit.
Speaking of Andre Kelman, those guys from the Raw Live and Unlimited or whatever,
Is that
Uncensored.
what that stands for?
Yeah, Raw Live and Uncensored.
I just thought they were trying to say Lulu.
No, one of the guys on there is like a hardcore Marvel basher and is so pro DC, and he just vomits this constant diarrhea of the mouth, and it's so ignorant that I called him out, and I want to do a crossfire style debate, Marvel versus DC. So my wife is gonna kill me meets RLU, and what's super fun about it is the guys from RLU were like, "That sounds awesome. We should do that." And it's me and 2 RLU guys versus 3 RLU guys. They were like, "Fuck Steve and Travis. There's no value in having them around at all."
I saw this comment thread, and I will agree with Peter. I was like, that's the greatest thing ever.
It was so
like,
fun.
Pete can do it. My wife's going to kill me. You and I, Steve can pay heads, and I can do whatever I do.
Chew toenails in the hot tub.
That'd be a rubbery toenail then.
I bet you that this has happened. Travis is in the hot tub, relaxing with Heidi. His foot's up. She's cutting his toenails,
And he's
and the
catching 'em
clippings. No, the clippings.
fly off.
The clippings are just
like
falling.
a frisbee dog.
They're just falling in the water, and
And he picks them out of the filter.
and this is a half hour before they're having guests come over
Filter Friday. Yeah.
to get in the hot tub with them.
Jay said it's McCliglock.
It's that doesn't
Eric.
help. That doesn't help. You're just reading what he said it was again.
Eric Munez, good morning. Good morning, buddy. Curtis Ackerman, Curtis Ackerman's gone crazy, by the way.
Dude is insane.
That dude is building dials, buying figures.
All he used to talk
So
about.
much fun.
All he used to talk about was the Mondo Motus.
Oh, yeah.
That was his jam. And now
Now he's in
I'm not
trouble.
saying he dislikes them. He probably doesn't dislike
You want to
them
know what
at all.
Travis' jam is? On that toenail in his mouth. Toe jam. That's my jam. Michael Casper, it's really hot in here. I'm super fat, and there's all these guys in here. But no, that sweater, I wear that thing everywhere. It's so good. I like to tell people that I'm looking for, I'm cruising for chicks with a grandpa complex, and I carry the whole pocket's loaded with Werther's Originals just in case.
That's my job,
you know
man.
what I mean? So
That's my job. Werther's Originals.
Yeah.
Eric Bertram says live debate with Derek Ayers. You want to talk about getting outlouded, Steven? I'd like to see you try to outloud Derek.
He'll eat your lunch.
He will eat your lunch.
Well, somebody should, so I quit eating.
And speaking of skinny, welcome, Joe Crazy Bill.
How's it going?
We already talked about Joe.
I know, yeah, he yelled into the mic.
If he's gonna be on camera though, we need to set up a little fan so his hair's always blowing like Scott Stapp from Creed everywhere he goes.
Oh, well.
You know,
You know
with
what?
arms wide
The
open.
last time I was on the podcast, he said, I'm not the fat one. He singled me out. I wasn't fat like you guys. Like, I drink beer, and now he calls me Creed. What the
I like it.
No, it was a reference to nobody's as bad as Creed.
Oh, no.
So,
Oh, Scott Stapp was my hero.
oh, Scott Stapp is a piece of
Early
shit.
2000s, the wife beater, the leather pants. I was so down.
And
about
unfortunately, like the rest of the band was so stained by him that even when they formed Alter Bridge, they were still garbage. So you can't wash the Scott Stapp stink off you.
I have no idea who the fuck you're talking about.
Lead singer of Creed.
I'm sorry. So there was a band. It's
You would know if you
like
saw
in
the
your
band.
world, it would be kind
I
of
know
like
who Creed is.
a Hall and Oates,
Creed
maybe.
douche.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
okay.
So, what I want, you got. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I think you're going more Tex Ritter for him.
What?
Tex Ritter,
I
you
love-
know,
I love Holland.
real big in the 30s,
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
40s.
Just wondering when the last time Steve wore a wife beater. Because that would be a sight.
I bet it wouldn't cover his nipple.
I don't need to- I
Look
don't
like
need
a
to see
laundry
the-
sack
I don't need
full
to
of
see the
meat.
leather pants, but that'd be a sight to see that wife beater.
I got a picture of me back in
Looked like a
1998
thong
in
on
a
his
wife
chest.
beater.
Go down.
1988, is that what you
98
said?
looked pretty
90.
good.
He quit wearing them the day he tore that bra off that girl because it got a little too close to home. So he's like, these are changing me. Started
You
to
guys
abuse
paint that in
women.
such a negative light.
What's the positive light, Steven?
I was so pure and innocent, I didn't even know how to take a bra off.
So you went from pure and innocent to fumbling to just tearing it clean off.
Well, she
to
won't fuck
committing-
Bruce Banner. Maybe she'll fuck the Hulk.
Right.
I didn't tear it clean off. You got to remember the storyline.
I remember the
I never
storyline.
got my hands on those puppies.
That's because you were too busy in the back tearing.
Yeah,
things
trying
off,
to
and
get
she
it
was
off,
running.
and when
She
the
ran.
clasp broke,
Yeah, she jumped out screaming like Jackie Onassis out of the back seat.
Oh, too soon.
Too soon. What was like, what, 65 or
63.
something? Too soon. Jesus Christ.
she wasn't Jackie Onassis then. She hadn't even married that guy at the time she jumped out of the limousine.
Sorry.
Or did she jump out of the... I don't think she did. I think she just held his
So
vine
I
in
make
her
an
lap.
absolute terrible joke about an American tragedy, and he says it's too soon, and then he bitches about the last, like I didn't have the last name right. Like that's
Well, this is the guy who won't watch a war movie because they've got the wrong pants on.
cargo pockets.
Yeah. So.
You don't wear an M1943 jacket in 1941.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Has anybody watched all of the Tremors movies?
No, I haven't seen Michael J. Fox in anything lately.
Wow.
But my JFK reference is too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Cody,
Wow.
Cody, will you see if my phone is out on the counter?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Where are you going with that? Tremors or something? Was it what? What's going on with that?
Steven is talking about the lead singer of Creed like it's a celebrity sex pass from his wife.
Thank you.
Only one of those.
Who is it?
Daniel Craig. Ever since Casino Royale, him coming out of that water,
I've never
I've
seen
been
it.
like, dude, that's a man. That's a man!
That whole scene was an accident. He was supposed to be like diving into the water, and he was like, "That water's shallow. It's gonna look stupid. Screw you guys!" And walked out of the water, and that's what ended up making the final cut. So that scene wasn't even planned.
What a pussy.
I read a lot of clickbait.
So you haven't seen the movie, but you know about that?
Yeah, I read a lot of
pretty
clickbait.
Nice. All right, everybody. I think we've caught up. Is it time to move on to toy news? Travis just got his phone, so I think that we're probably behind the
Discuss.
8 ball on that.
Discuss what?
Toy news.
Yes. What is the topic you would like us to discuss?
Yeah, what is the toy news, Travis?
Discuss it.
Wow.
Super 7 is opening up orders for Lion-O and Panthro.
Version 2.0.
Yep, version 2.0.
Still waiting on 1.0.
That's why.
No.
How are you
they-
still waiting on 1.0?
Well, I've got stuff on pre-order from Super 7 from,
Gotcha. Yeah.
2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You do? What?
Thundercats, Puma.
You haven't got your Thundercats? Because I have.
Mumra and Chitara and Tigra and Rune and
Oh, yeah, those are coming soon. But I don't know if they're 2
I don't
years
know about
ago.
soon.
I don't think that it was 2 years ago, though.
Okay.
I think that was probably...
Yeah, but when you've got limited time left, you know what I mean?
I'm counting the days. Man. Pretty sure my order says 2019. Of January of 2019. So I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
How do you guys feel, though? How do you feel about them bringing back the big guys?
Good idea.
It is a good idea.
I think it's bullshit because now the ones I'm trying to double my value for on eBay aren't going to sell because they're going to flood the market.
I'm happy with the one I got.
Yeah. Well, I can relate with Pete's comment because I have a few of these that I probably should have offloaded. I'm still happy that they're doing it. I mean, it's great for fans.
Well, you still got a couple years. It's
Yeah.
not like
True.
It's not like they're coming out next week.
Plus, you put out the Thunder Tank like that, you gotta give people the opportunity again.
You do. You do. You do. You can't, because then you're going to have those people that are like...
shoot this fingernail off. I'm going to go appropriately dispose of it to show that it can be done.
You got those people that are like, you know what? But I don't have. The Thunder Tank's awesome, and I want it, but I don't have Lion-O and
Yeah.
Panthro. And then they go look at what it would cost to get Lion-O and Panthro, and they're like, screw that! I ain't getting the Thunder Tank. So as far as a business move, I think it is essential that they do what they did, because they're only releasing the two you really need for the Thunder Tank. I mean, if you want to put your Thundercats crew in that tank, which I do.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's a great move by Super 7.
Are you gonna add on a part of your house to put the tank?
No, I'm gonna
Maybe
sell
put
some
a stall
stuff.
in the garage?
He's going to set it on the barge, which is sitting on his flag.
No, by the time it shows up, his kids will be off at college.
What are you... True.
Brilliant. That's
What?
a good idea.
What are you going to sell, Steve?
I'm selling some. Well, you guys I gotta find a better way to sell. I'm trying to sell my big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, even though I love them. They take up a ton of space.
Yeah.
The
Are you
quarters.
still trying to sell those?
No one bit on. Well, no. Just okay. Here's a question I gotta ask since I don't pay a whole lot of attention. Michigan Toy Traders. It's our own kind of group. It's for Michigan. Travis started it. He doesn't care about it anymore, but he did start it, and Pete was right there, and everything.
Scooter.
It's
Does
an abandoned
any-
short
baby.
midges
It's
on
an
it.
abandoned baby.
Yeah,
Does
Ben's
anybody
watching over it.
ever buy anything on there? I see stuff, but I don't ever see anybody buying or
If the price is right, I think people buy.
But that's the thing. He posted these a month ago, and the price was ridiculous. And
ridiculous in a good way.
in
or-
a good way. I even commented on it.
I
As a
only
matter of
need
fact,
Michelangelo. But yours is
Somebody
broken, right?
commented on the
So-
pricing of it, thinking that it was way over, and I shamed the dude, and then he took his comments off. But no, it was a hell of a deal for the 4.
Darn, that
12
sounds
inch.
like fun. How did I miss out on that?
Because you haven't logged on there since. You haven't logged. The last time you logged on there was when Kyle posted about his pre-order from January of 2019 with Super 7.
How is it that we're admins of that group and we literally don't see anything from it?
The day I got myself all in trouble with Bobby Vale, I was commenting on stuff in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that person I was commenting about then, nobody ever realized what an asshole I was being because they were so obsessed with the Bobby Vale part. So
I never saw it. I never saw what you were commenting on. I wish people would screenshot stuff and send it to me. Make
He
things,
pulled it before I could screenshot it. I was
Make-
texting back and forth to Steve
make
about
things
it.
a lot easier for me.
I never even saw it. Kyle had.
I know you so well. Like, I know pretty much what you've done for the last 3 months. And you go to work and come home. So, like, how you can't...
screenshot
Like
stuff.
yeah, I mean... Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You went to San Marcos once. I remember that. But other than that, like, you're literally sitting around with your phone in your hand. Like, step up.
I've been reading.
But not comments on Michigan Toy Traders, apparently.
I think you could just make Charlie an admin.
I want to sell it.
Just make Charlie an admin.
I'm gonna. Well, how about we raffle it off?
Raffle what off?
The group.
The group.
I'd give it to Short Midge. That's the torch he's carrying right now.
Is it okay?
Yeah, he's admin on
Well,
there. He's on the ball.
I would love someone to be.
So.
I'm glad because
I don't do
I am
shit on
not.
there.
Time for promotion, Ben.
Yep.
All right. Well, were we talking about anything else?
Toy news.
If not,
We're
I
talking
got
about toy news. Is there anything else besides Super 7?
toy news. The new reveal of the new He-Man toys has come out.
Should I put
Anyone want to see this? I should have told. I didn't think to tell Cody to put these. I didn't really
Probably actually
realize.
just tell Cody now. Cody could probably look it up real quick.
Actually, it's not bad.
You like that? Take a gander, everybody.
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, this
toys.
is going to be the this is based on the CGI cartoon, not the one Kevin Smith is doing.
Okay.
This is a Netflix. I'm pretty sure it's a Netflix cartoon. This is going to be a new redesign of. Come on, Pete. You won't even comment on it.
What?
You don't even want it. You don't even have
I
an
won't
opinion.
No, I won't watch it, but I'm glad that people are excited about it. Like, man, it bitches at me when I have an opinion, and bitches at me when I don't. I can't make this fucking guy happy.
What do you guys think of the redesign?
He just likes to bitch at you.
That looks stupid.
It looks stupid. Why you?
I think it looks kid-like. So if this cartoon is meant to be more of appealing to kids, you got the Origins line, which appeals to you guys. Yeah, that's
They look
it,
like
Cody.
the oversized, like the 6-inch oversized overhead, bigger head, bigger hands, bigger feet, play school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there anything about him left that looks like a barbarian anymore?
The bare arms.
Just
but
the bare
that's
arms.
more of a techie. Dude, you know what that screams to me? Exactly what
Iron
they
Man?
just...
Or not
No,
Iron Man?
I
but
think exactly what they just did to Pete's Turtles. That toy line that Pete had...
Yeah, the highly stylized, a little
Yeah.
kind of
glow in the dark, or not glow in the dark, but like clear weapons.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that line you just had from the last cartoon, I think. You know, and we just...
They're not.
Yeah.
They're just not gonna make those toys like we remember them. They're just not. That's not what kids want anymore.
Well, and it's
and if
they're
you want to
looking
gear a
for...
toy line towards kids,
Yeah.
you have to adapt it towards kids.
The origin line is for Steve and nobody else in the room, but this is gonna be for kids. And don't get me wrong, Steve's gonna buy those too, probably.
It's got a kind of a Voltron-y
Yeah.
look to it.
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
I
the-
feel like, I feel like the way they did the Playmates Turtles prior to the latest incarnation. Remember, everybody hated that, and now they look at what the Turtles are now, and they look back just one.
We got to get you better on Mike.
They look one iteration back, and they love that Playmate
People
stuff.
that yeah,
That's what
people
this will
didn't
be.
like the 2012 Nickelodeon stuff.
And now
And
everybody
then
loves
Rise
it.
came out, and everybody's like, "Oh, I wish it was this." I was like, "Bitch, you were bitching about that back then."
People are going to complain, but I don't really see any problem with that.
Okay,
style.
so
But
here's
if you see them complaining, please screenshot it and send it to Travis so he can contribute to the show.
the four of us here. We don't care, right? We don't care what that looks like.
I mean, I care for the people that want to watch it, but for me personally, I don't.
Yeah. Steve, what do you think?
My opinion.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I realize what they're doing. I would like to see more of a barbarian style connection to him. He's wearing he's wearing a sleeveless onesie. If you really look, with armor and boots over top of it. They've got not only his legs covered now, but his chest covered now. And as you can make all the jokes you want about that, but that is going away from what He-Man originally was. He was a barbarian type, dude that. It was just cool, and there's no fur on the top of his boots. There's no ode to the original look of He-Man at all. So they're moving away in a completely different direction. So I understand it, and I will watch it. I'll support it. But it's not, like Travis said, it's not really for me.
Well, hopefully the stories are good
Hopefully the stories are cool.
and get past
Yes.
what we're looking at.
But do you really think...
Hey, Steve, have your phone back with that picture. I want to argue with you.
Okay, that's fine.
Is it anybody else think
Nope,
it's
sorry.
weird that Steve gets so upset that they're putting clothes
Okay.
on a dude?
So, Steve, you're saying they're going away from everything that makes He-Man He-Man.
Well, not everything, but a
Well,
lot
you
of the
said
stuff.
everything, so I'm just like sometimes you get a little crazy.
Okay, he's still blonde. He's still got muscles.
Yep, he's
He's-
still riding a big red armored green cat.
I actually don't. I'm actually not very upset at all with the look of Battle Cat.
No, he's still got giant muscles. His
Yeah.
upper body proportions. He looks like
He was
just
drawn
a
by
big,
Rob
beefy-
Liefeld.
Well, yeah, I mean, but, kids, kids want to see the big muscles.
Look at his feet.
So if you think the barbarian that you were trying to when you were a kid, like all that stress you had of trying to look like that, you imagine a kid trying to look like this?
We don't care.
I know they don't care, but
We
I'm
don't
just
care
saying,
because it's boys. We only care if girls have body image troubles nowadays.
That's true. That's true. But I just think there's plenty here that looks just like He-Man.
Okay, I agree. There is.
There
things
are
like-
some
okay.
things.
So if you looked at that, and he was not on Battle Cat, would you think that was He-Man though?
Well, yeah, I think I would because it's not an iron cross on his chest. I don't think it definitely has kind of that feel of that right in the center of his chest. He's got blonde hair and big muscles and a sword.
maybe. I don't think it would
I don't
be.
know who I would guess it to be. You know what I'm saying?
I would guess it to be some. I think it's more closer to a what's his name, Flash Gordon look, like a Flash Gordon updated.
No,
And
Looks
with
like Hercules from Disney, from like 2000,
I get that.
1998 or something.
Can I would like to fast forward to a little drama with this, obviously, and
oh, okay,
I'd like to share a few comments from other people.
all right.
He-Man.org obviously posted this picture. I think that might have been the first place it was showed. I'm
Probably,
not sure.
I would guess.
Yep. It could have been Netflix, but obviously it's not to be confused with Kevin Smith's Revelations cartoon. So, you're getting two cartoons. So,
Which is awesome.
Yeah, if you're a He-Man fan, pretty
It's a
dang
win.
cool. Yep.
Is Revelation supposed to be?
Revelations is supposed to be an updated continuation of the Filmation cartoon,
Okay,
which I've got pictures of that after we're done talking about this.
I can't wait.
Cody, you get that picture from me?
So Jeremy Kale commented and said, I dare say this looks worse than New Adventures. His upper body looks 3 times bigger than his lower.
So that doesn't bother me. That's just an artistic. That's just a style. Whoa, what happened? Oh, I'm getting a phone call.
What are you doing?
The iPad is linked to his phone, so
And it's work, so I gotta wait because that's gonna call right back.
go for it, dude. Do your thing.
Are you paused? Is he paused?
We're
The
paused.
podcast
The
is paused.
podcast is
Oh,
paused.
podcast,
YouTube,
yes.
we're still rolling live and dirty. Let's check. Oh, look at all the comments we got.
Holy jeez.
Catch up on some comments here.
Yeah. Curtis Ackerman says Henry Cavill all day long. I don't remember what that was in reference to.
Like playing He-Man? I don't know.
Legends of Grayskull says, "What's up, losers?
Those guys are doing a contest.
Who's hiding off camera?" That's Joe Crazy Bill. Curtis says there's only one good MOTU line going, and it's Mondo.
Understandable.
John Caulfield, what's up, buddy? Steve's lovely wife is posting lovey-dovey stuff about him on
She is.
Facebook right now. Worth a look.
I mean, if you want to vomit, it's totally worth a look.
Techie Sci-Fi He-Man says
While you
Curtis.
were showing-
MOTU Joe
while you
says
were
it's
showing
He-Man.
that To him, while you were showing that to Bill, it popped up. Marion Moore likes a comment.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Jameson and Fireball at 9 a.m. on a... Yeah, nobody's drinking. It's just here left over from episode 200.
Shown at the investors meeting.
What?
That the picture was shown at the Mattel investors meeting. That's where it originally came out.
We can go back live. My work may still call, but at least it shouldn't interrupt the podcast this time.
A lot of people saying they actually really like the look. Yeah, and MOTU Joe, good point. We're getting more MOTU. So
There's that.
yeah,
We're getting more MOTU.
I think you missed a word, though.
That doesn't look like MOTU.
What is not like? We get more MOTU.
I'm going to start up again.
Start up again.
All right. Had a little interruption there. I can't remember where we were. We were just. Were you reading comments?
No, we had just wrapped up MOTU. We were moving on to anything else.
We can move on from that line because you got some pictures of Revelations, I imagine.
Yeah, Revelations is. We've got a picture of the toy line that is coming from Revelations. This is a.
Much better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you blow that up a little bit, Cody? Thank you.
Yeah. Let me handle that. You guys talk.
Who's doing these toys? Mattel?
Mattel. They look good.
They do look good. They're definitely different. But like I said, I think it's perfect with Origins filling that role, and then you have this.
It almost looks like closer to classics, I want to say, in the body styles.
Yeah.
A little more
elongated, not so squatty and short.
What do you think,
going
Pete?
for
You
that,
like
more
them?
like a 6-inch figure.
No.
Well, I don't think Pete's ever really gonna like it.
No, I mean, but I look at these and these to me look like, okay, so when you're walking down the Meijer aisle, you've got the Marvel Legends, and then you've got the other Marvel figures.
Mm-hmm.
Those look like the other Marvel figures to me.
Oh, the lower price point?
Yeah.
What if they
they're
are?
just lower
They may
quality
be.
and
I don't know. They look like they're pretty articulated from what I'm looking
I think they're gonna be pricey.
their articulation
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
mean good.
Is that a double jointed elbow on a female figure?
And
Because you sure as hell know.
And
Hasbro
who is that?
doesn't do
it's
that.
Evil Lyn.
Evil Lyn.
Extra hands.
Extra head. A satchel.
It's a purse when it's a woman, but yeah.
It is kind of weird to me that there's a whole new.
Skeletor's head looks too small. But both the guys' heads look too small for their bodies.
I will also say that it is weird to me that you're gonna get another sculpt of Battle Cat and new armor. And I mean, it's a good thing, I guess, and I understand why.
Yeah.
But it is kind of strange to be like, okay, there's gonna be 2 Battle Cats on the shelf at the same time.
Yeah, but they're going to look totally different.
3. If you
Well,
count
I mean,
Origins
on
still
right
hanging
now.
around too.
Totally different from the standpoint of they're both huge green tigers with yellow stripes and red
Right.
armor, but everything else is different. You're right.
Yeah, you could do that in every toy aisle with almost every property. You know, you'll go down the aisle and you can see 5 different Iron Man.
Well, every
Five
every
different
elevator
Spider-Man.
plays Celine Dion. It doesn't make it right.
I've seen
Will
a
your
little.
heart go on though, Pete?
I'm seeing a little bit of a 2000X
No, vibe.
vibe here. A little bit.
little bit.
I actually really think Battle Cat's cool. The Evil Lyn is the biggest not looking
Departure.
like departure, and I mean whatever. I don't know.
Man. Well, hey,
It's hard to sit back and be not excited for MOTU people with all of these things going on when I'm a Turtles guy, and I mean they're doing the same thing right now. There's 3 lines running. I get it, and so hey man, if this ends up striking somebody's fancy and it's better to them than another line, then I mean, and MOTU Joe is right. What's not to like? We're getting more MOTU, and the more they do, the more you're going to find that you like. So,
yeah.
said it's not for me, but MOTU never has been. So,
I mean,
Yeah.
a part of it is that Pete, like you hit on the nail on the head. It's all numbers. They're going to put all these different versions of He-Man out. Something's going to catch. The bigger your net, the more fish you catch.
We gotta stop for a second.
okay.
It's not. It's not. The counter's not moving on here, so I'm not sure. And these aren't bumping up and down. So I'm gonna stop it and restart.
We didn't have any of these problems when Jeremy was running the board, did we? Maybe you should turn that knob from 7 to 5 and back to 7.
Your Cody laugh. Was that Cody that laughed?
So I want. So real quick, I'm gonna while Steve is trying to do the most basic of things, I want to brag on Cody a little bit. So what's happening right now, YouTube, is we have a monitor, that is we have a big screen TV in the studio here, so we can see ourselves. We can read the comments. What he's also doing is he is taking the pictures, putting them on so YouTube can see them. Then he's also feeding a different picture of the same thing into us and blowing it up so we can see it well. There's a lot going on. There's a lot that he's doing right now. In fact, in the last 8 minutes, I've been checking boxes. In the last 8 minutes, he's done more than Travis has since like episode 94. So it's been pretty amazing. So there's a lot of moving parts into what Cody's doing today, and I just wanted to throw that out there. So,
Bill, you remember what you were saying? Ish?
Yeah.
Okay.
all right.
So I think, Pete, you're right in a sense. The bigger the net, the more fish you get. If they're sending out, or they're putting 3 different versions of He-Man out there, and Battle Cat, and so on and so forth, something's going to catch.
Right. It's a
And they'll
stroke
just-
for every folk.
Right. Yep. And the ones that don't sell, they'll kind of maybe go away. And the ones that do sell, they'll just keep on moving forward.
Right.
All right. Last words?
Actually, I know this kind of is moving on to drama, but
Do it.
we're on MOTUs. So
Yeah.
I figured
Yeah, do it.
It kind
Do
of
it.
fits.
Curtis Ackerman sent me a pretty good one. If anyone is looking to buy, this was in Masters of the Universe Origin fans. If anyone is looking to buy a Lords of Power 5-pack on Mercari, avoid this seller. He is swapping out the exclusive figures for the regular retail versions and selling the exclusive ones repackaged on the retail cards to maximize profit. Okay, so that Power of Lord set, he brought it in one day, and it was a exclusive.
Okay.
He took those figures out of that, opened up Origins figures of those figures, and he's then resealing them
So he's
on
so
a
he,
single card.
so he's selling the exclusives as singles, but then he's selling it as an exclusive box that doesn't have the exclusives in it.
But he put the Origins
Right.
figure. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So he's a piece of shit, is what
But
you're saying.
here's what I want to go kind of show you. The pictures, I mean, literally show you what he's doing. Okay? You look at the picture of this Lords of Power box, and you can tell, okay,
Thank you. I was going to say, I can't tell.
no.
A He-Man guy can tell.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, so Steve would be able to look at this and go, those aren't the Lords of Power figures, and it gets a little bit into that here. So Joe Todaro replies and said, here's the original listing. What's in this photo is clearly what he sent you. This is on you, dude. Okay, because what the guy did is he pulls up the actual photo, which is this Lords of Power box set, but you can tell by looking at it, and like I said,
Right.
we would not be able
MOTU
to.
can tell.
Yep, we would not be able to tell.
Oh, yeah.
But at the end of the day, I mean, yes, buyer beware, but the fault lies on the seller for being a crooked piece of shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess because it's hard because we can't read I don't know if he was at. I don't know if he was advertising it as this is
Okay.
the Lords of Power set.
If his
there's
write
It's in
up,
the box.
So there's no description on the sale.
Actually, it does say on it Masters Universe Lords of Power 5-pack.
Okay.
well, if that's all it says,
And I can't say because I don't have the,
now if he says in there, if you go into the description and it says, this is the box and packaging, but I've replaced it with the regular Origins figures, then it's on the buyer.
Right.
I'd put
But what would have been the point if he was selling the other ones as the exclusives? What would have been the point of him saying that? I mean, it seems like it seems like there would why put those in that package and sell them if you weren't trying to bamboozle somebody?
plus the price is down. That set is going for more than what? Did they sell it for $235?
$238.
Yeah, it's going for over $400 easy, close to $5.
well, and
In fact, I sent a picture of it to Travis. One went for $7 recently.
There's nothing about ignorance in buying that makes what this guy is doing okay. That's my point.
yeah, I
you
totally
know,
understand what you're saying.
so-
I mean, and
I'm thinking I'm gonna do it.
yeah, because you pulled the figures out, you have a loose box, right?
I do.
And dude, so the hard part would be, I would say you gotta.
It's probably ruined though because it's in his non-climate controlled storage unit because
Very
he
true.
wouldn't spring for the extra money.
You need to be. You just in the listing of it.
$50 a month.
You be honest, and the reality is there are some people that just want that box, and now you put 5 figures with
Then
it or
you
whatever.
just sell the box.
Could do
You
that.
don't put yourself in a situation where you're going to sell 5 other
or you
figures.
put it on the listing. You put it in the big black.
So what's funny is he does write on that. He goes, look at all the photos and ask questions.
Yeah, but you still
I know.
You know, I'm with Pete on this. You don't set somebody up to be.
I'm in the
The
middle.
fool.
You're in the middle.
I'm in the middle because the
There's
price
more space there now that Travis has lost weight.
the
so.
the price would have made me go, why is it so cheap?
Mercari is the reason why would
Right.
make me think about it.
You
Yeah.
would have taken pause because again, you know.
Right.
You know, maybe somebody new to the game didn't know that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe he was like that guy in North Carolina who was just buying this stuff for sick kids. You know, it could be.
Maybe. Yeah, could be.
What's your verdict, Cody? What do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Cody doesn't know.
It's kind of a weird one. But it's funny because, I mean, it's an example of a freaking box selling for $200.
Well, here's the other.
I'm gonna look
question,
on
too,
eBay and see if there's just a box.
Yeah.
The PS5 boxes were selling for that much when they came out.
Wow.
Whoa!
If you guys didn't hear that, which you probably didn't, Cody said that the PS5 box was selling for that when it came out.
That's crazy.
Why would? Hey, Cody. What would be the advantage of having a PS5 box?
I had no idea.
If you're one of these people that likes to put their boxes on a display case, and I mean, it's weird because you would think they'd have their own, but it's weird.
There's people that put boxes from their consoles on display.
People are weird, dude.
I thought we were as weird as it got. We're podcasting on a Sunday morning on our 285th, 206th,
206
episode or something.
Volume
And
3.
there's people that are weirder than us. I don't get it. Hey, what are you doing Saturday? I'm gonna go out to the bar with my brother and some friends. Okay, cool. Hey, what are you doing? Well, I got this exclusive set of toys. I'm gonna take the figures out, put other figures in, and I'm gonna resell it. It's gonna be awesome.
Pete, I'm going to up you one. I'm going to take my empty PS5 box and I'm going to put it on eBay and make $200.
It's crazy.
Well, you guys think back to the time we were at King County, and I walk into a booth and a guy's got the flag box sitting there, and I'm like, "What do you need?" He's like, $150, and I'm like, "I got 100." And he goes, "Okay." And I bring it back to my booth. I put it in my booth.
For 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm tearing down, and a dude walks over and goes, "The flag box for sale?" And I was like, 200, and paid $200 for a box.
Yeah, but
I understand. It's a
Right.
big difference. Yes.
right, because I mean, at the end of the day, he has an $800 flag, and now he spends $200 on a box. Now he's got a $1,500 set.
From 30 years
You know,
ago.
Yeah.
right,
Not last
right.
month.
There's no way that this guy did all that work and posted it on Mercari to not try and screw somebody over. And the fact that somebody got screwed over, I mean, you can blame him all you want, and yeah, he should have looked, or yeah, he should have known, blah, blah, fucking blah. He got set up, and that's bullshit. And what he's doing is he's not getting on there, at least in my opinion, to say, hey, guys, I'm stupid. He got on there to say, hey, guys, this guy screwed me over. This guy's doing things that aren't honest.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I'm all about that. If somebody's being a swindler, call him out.
Box only recently sold on eBay for $90.
Jeez.
So that's not as much as that guy paid.
Yeah, but you know what? You put
But
five
he
figures
got,
in
he
it.
got
figures.
five figures
Yeah.
in there. So
So my question is, side note is, so what did he do with the figures that were in the box? He put them on a card, and then he sold them like as what, variants?
I wouldn't say it's variants. I would say that'd be more like a special. Yes, like a special.
So like just Merman
He was
from
fishing.
that set recently sold for $132.
So why not just
Jeez.
sell the set? I mean, what if you're trying to
Or he kept those. He carted them himself. He wanted them.
Kyle.
You know, he's one of these guys that got them lined up. Wall. You know.
Okay,
wall.
so
Yeah,
he
yeah.
didn't teach. He didn't do it.
Maybe
to
he did flip.
Okay.
I don't
Right.
know.
I'm going to preface this, Kyle. He-Man fans. Okay? Okay?
Can't argue with
He-Man fans.
Sorry, I should have. Yeah.
I mean, I love you, He-Man fans.
It's like the only stinker on his own for sale in that set is He-Man, because he's very similar to the rest of the He-Man.
People bought it thinking that it was the PS5, or like
Yeah, they were just trying to swindle people too, right?
Yeah.
So that was the swindle. Those sold so high because people thought they were getting a PlayStation, even though it said this is the box only. Yeah. Yep.
I actually did the same thing yesterday. I went to go get motor oil, and I was at Walmart, and I picked the oil up, and I got the wrong kind of oil. I had to take it back this morning before I came here and get the right oil because they're right next to each other. One's OW frickin' 520, the other one's OW 20. Like there's a 5 is the only difference on the jugs look exactly the same, and I was in a hurry because I wanted to go buy some toys, and I got the wrong thing.
Yeah. Oh my God! I just realized that Bill's gonna be shopping at my Walmart now too.
There's nothing there.
Yeah.
No,
Believe me.
Walmart sucks.
Believe me, I know.
I'm not even gonna say it's my Walmart, and I live here now.
It's awful.
It was
You can have it.
It was the first Walmart around here that we knew of that had the WWE MOTU crossovers.
True. One set, I
It
think.
works for
That's all
Middle Camp.
mine got.
That Walmart works for Middle Camp. He's the only one that finds stuff there.
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Curtis, for screenshotting that and sending it to me. And that's all I got for Toy Drama.
What was that though?
That was me trying to eat some corn.
Trying to.
We gonna discuss
Website.
yes that, but
That's
are we
Toy
gonna
News
discuss
for
the
sure.
results of All Stars? I mean, we kind of should, shouldn't we? Or is that in another spot?
We could do that on here.
We could do a short one here. We'll do more in depth on
Legion's Cast.
Legion's Cast.
I don't know. I kind of want to hear more about Bill's oil. I got borderline hot toys for a
You
second.
want to hear about Bill checking the oil?
Yeah. Let me see your dipstick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You caught that right?
Pete,
laughing and farting,
where'd you
laughing
see
and
when you text us asking if Fostia really got on? Where'd you see that?
Somebody posted on the Cabal, and it was shots. They were like Oscar trophies, but they put different heads on.
Oh
them.
yeah, that was a that was
And,
a good one.
That was a really good
I
one.
think I
So
can't remember if that was Patrick Boyle. It was a good one though. Whoever did it.
Don't you all want? Didn't you want Fossia to win?
Oh, I was
Why
down.
not?
I have her.
Because Trav has
Travis
30
has.
of her.
I was gonna say because Travis has 6 cases in his garage.
Do you
Not that many.
And I love the figure. Don't get me wrong, but
Oh, it's a beautiful figure,
Yes.
but it's new enough to where the majority of people have her.
yes,
You know,
totally agree.
the All Stars ways. That's about bringing them back from old Kickstarters and stuff that
Yeah.
cheap asses like me didn't get in on.
So
And she's there. There's no reason to army build her. She doesn't. To me, she's not a big parts figure. Which, if you look, you've got the people that vote for All Stars are people trying to fill holes and people trying to army build. Those are the two biggest things that people vote for, in my opinion. So that's why people were so upset that there was no dwarves, because they want to army build those fuckers.
Yeah, but there's still 2 spots left, right? But we don't know. The horsemen will pick those.
kind of.
They have in the past.
Yeah, but it's
But I was reading a post where Cornboy said that we do, somebody was complaining about, imagine that. Somebody was complaining about voting for 6 and only getting 4, and Cornboy said, well, part of that for that vote is for us to see for future reference what people have been looking for, whether they pick 2 out of that list or pick 2 out of something else.
Look at all these votes for
I just sent
dwarves.
you a
Guess what?
picture.
We're
You
gonna
can
do
pull it
a
up. I
new
sent it to you on
dwarf.
Messenger.
So what we got? We've got Wayne,
Wayne. Yes.
Cyril Wayne.
Okay, real quick. If you voted for when Kyle says these figures, if you voted for it, raise your hand. Okay.
All right.
All right.
You on YouTube can see.
Wayne.
I did. That's Kyle, Steven, Travis.
Scaffold.
Really?
Me. Yes.
Oh Jesus.
I voted for him.
Yeah. Now I see why you're wearing that shirt.
Boom! And guess what? Winner. Okay.
Was it Vitus? Was one of them?
Yep.
Okay,
Vitus.
Vetus.
Vetus.
Peter, don't turn on me.
Vetus.
Boom.
Cornboy said Vetus. That's the only reason I'm saying it right.
And
He's wrong too.
And then the
Travis,
the other skeleton.
Kyle, and me voted for Vetus.
Yes.
Yes.
And then the other skeleton with red things on his head.
Tibius.
Yeah. Okay.
I did not vote for Tibius, even though I absolutely love him.
Love that figure. I think he's a better pick than Scaffold. Didn't vote for him.
I do
just
too, but
voted for Wayne, and of those four, I only voted for 2 of them.
Bill, you did not vote.
I did not vote.
You did because you're not in on this. Who would you have voted for?
Let me bring it up.
Yes, please. Who would you? Oh,
I would have voted
God,
for
that picture.
Sweet.
It
That
is.
is sweet.
Well,
Doesn't have
Trevor
a-
is
doesn't have a
kicking
queen
kicking
body?
ass
That's
with this
exactly
shit.
what he's going for.
It's
yeah.
got to be
Awesome.
Trevor Williams, right?
Yeah, I think
like,
so.
I would bet.
I would have voted for Sir Orwayne. I would have voted for. I would have probably voted for an orc.
Yes, I did.
I did too.
I did.
It's absolute 100% unadulterated bullshit that goth rock isn't on there. Sorry.
And that is who I voted for.
Warthog?
Yeah.
Warthog.
That's what I said.
Goth
Yeah.
Rock?
I mean,
Who'd you
Yeah.
vote? You vote Urku?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that too. He's an army builder
dark.
too.
He's definitely goth rock.
Yeah.
Almost screamo.
I did not vote.
Thanks.
So
Who would you have voted for, Peter?
what?
Who would you have voted for these
I think
four?
we know
I would have voted for those two skeletons, and I would have voted for Gorthuk,
Mhm.
and then the other. I would have voted for Hagnon. I just love that. I never got. I've had multiple chances to get it, and I passed, and so
well,
I only have, if I recall correctly, of the options, I have Borear and I have Faustia and I have, is it Thalen Frostbow?
She wasn't on there, but Ragnar.
Ragnar, I'm sorry,
yeah,
Stormforger.
Yep.
Yep. I didn't have any of the other ones in my mind. Those three weren't going to be anywhere near it, so I'm kind of like, you know, anything that came up, I need all four of those figures. So I'm one of those guys that I'm winning no matter what, especially because I got Travis ordering them for him. I just take them out of his garage and, you know, winner. So
Even better.
to your point, I would have probably voted for Hagnon myself because I thought they said in prior if he won, they were going to do him in the blue
Yeah.
glow in the dark.
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah,
the
that
green.
would be cool.
So I
because the
would've-
blue was the original and the green was the re-release, right?
No, there's never been a blue.
never blue. It was
We've
always
only got green Hagna. He's only been one release.
and it was green, but they were going to do a blue.
But if he ever
glow.
comes back again, they say they're going to do it in blue.
Oh, see, I thought we already had one of each.
No.
Because wasn't there at one point, wasn't there like a half one they did too?
That
Yeah.
was a promo.
That
Oh,
was
okay. Like
no,
prototype
that was
stuff?
an accident. The half non.
Oh yeah, was it?
That was an accident. That was a language. Cornboy said that was a language barrier where they told the factory in was it China
yeah.
that we make half of them green and half of
He
them
meant
blue.
half of
He
the
meant
production.
50% of them all
Yeah.
green and 50% of them
And they
all
made
blue.
one figure that was
One
that's
and
right.
then they sent him a
okay.
thing where it
Yeah.
was split down the middle.
Yeah, which is just cool. I think that's
Yeah,
just
that'd be
cool.
the figure to
Yeah.
have.
Right. I just
Uh,
think that'd be.
Give me a
Could
call.
you imagine that one armored up and then 6 blue on one side and 6 green on the other, and him like leading it half and half? That would be so cool.
Ooh.
I'm excited because of the 1.0 figures that I missed out on.
We'd have to have our boy, well, your guys' boy, Nate Strong, take a photo of that. That would be, he would really do that shot justice.
Yeah.
Nate Strong could do a lot of shots
Oh, yeah.
justice.
Well, all of them, really.
All right. Travis, what are you doing?
Facebooking. I'm promoting something good. I'm promoting us.
There's probably no other time you could do that.
All right. Look. There's a camera right there.
I know I'm promoting that.
All right. Thank you, Travis.
Well, I mean,
for all
Cody
you do.
did, and I just commented on it, but
Oh, that's probably pretty important.
Mm-hmm.
How can we not talk about what Cody has done for the My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me podcast recently in creating a website?
game changer.
Game changer. Never been done before in My Wife's Gonna Kill Me history.
Jesus.
Brand new. Completely fresh.
New idea. We never thought of this stuff in the past.
I just think all the great stuff we could have done had we done this before.
Where we could be.
Yeah. By the way, that
Whose
still
pictures
exists.
you
We
could
still
use
own
on it?
I'm still paying for it every year.
You are?
Yeah.
I thought you said it was dead.
I thought you said it was dead too. I thought you said that we
No, you
lapsed.
told us we had a free year, and when that free year expired, it was dead.
The website builder for it is dead, but I still own the
IP.
domain name.
Oh, well, what good's that doing us?
And none of it did any good with you.
So, yeah.
This is absolutely amazing. It's the acronym of mywifeisgonnakillme.com, MWIGTKM.com. It's absolutely awesome.
If you are right now watching this live on YouTube, jump over right now to mywifeisgoingtokillme.com, MWIGTKM,
Yep.
and
MWIGTKM.
check it out.
Wait, tick 'em.
The reality of it is,
WIGTKM.
what Cody has done, putting our shirts on there. Right now there is Stevens.
All 2 of Stevens, all 40 of Jeremy's, because, hey, when people matter, they matter.
Well,
the Matthew Rodriguez collection is also there.
there's about 20 designs that were lost in the infamous iPad off the roof of the car. So, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Toys.
Oh!
Boom.
Wow. I think I'll buy some of those.
So Cody has put on a small selection of toys from my booth that will be there for a little while. We'll see how this works. I tried to price things so they would move, of course, with the usual My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me. Now, not the Steven, Pete, Kyle, Bill prices, of course, but if you're looking for some hard-to-find Legions, there is a few of them there. And Cody is such a smart dude. He goes, dude, how about every Sunday at 5 o'clock is when we add new toys. And so people will know, hey, this is the time to get on and go check it out.
As long as Cody's not drunk at 5 o'clock on Sunday,
Which
that might happen.
the good thing is that Cody's in charge of this.
Well, maybe the prices might be really good on
Yeah, who
5 o'clock
knows?
on Sunday, depending.
But I'll tell you, it's funny. I get on here and look, and I know a lot of these shirts have been available on TeePublic in the past. But I get on here and look, and I instantly right now I want to go to this website and buy some
stuff.
shirts.
Yep.
Yes.
One thing that I will tell you guys, what's super cool about this website in particular is we wanted to showcase the talent of some of our people in our circle. We also wanted to try to do them better. So the people like the Stevens and the Jeremys and the Matt Rodriguez's, anybody that has anything featured on here is going to get a better cut than they would get through one of those other big sites, because they deserve it. They're super talented. They do this work for us. So by buying from us, you're putting money into our pocket, which is great. We greatly appreciate that. But you're also, the artist himself or herself is getting a better cut as well. And that means a lot to us to be able to try to help support them. And the great thing is they didn't have to do anything else. That's actually, I commissioned that from Jeremy DeWitt, and it's absolutely awesome. I can't wait to put the Casey Jones one up here because that's my all-time favorite. We're super lucky. This is a great way for us to, again, put some money and recognize talented people in our world and put more money towards the show.
Show us Jeremy's Donkey Kong. Go down the Donkey Kong Beast Man. One of my favorite. Up.
There's a few of them.
He's up one more. There he is.
There,
Blue
Tia.
shirt.
There you go.
There you go. It's one of my favorites right there.
A classic taking two things that he loves and merges them together,
So get on there, check it out. We plan on doing some stuff to kind of promote this and doing some contests and I think, and we still got to work out some logistics of this, but the plan too is that this is how our $10 Patreons are going to be able to get their shirts.
Yep.
Is they'll be able to get on here and select it, and we still got to fine tune that a little bit, but it's funny how a smart guy like Cody.
I'm pretty sure too that if you are a Patreon member, you will have a evergreen coupon code that will get you a discount on anything on our site, because you backed us before we had cool shit to sell. So the least we could do is give you a deal on it.
Are these shirts live, Cody? Can somebody order a shirt right now?
Yep, everything is.
Okay, Cody says yes. It is a go.
And obviously, if you notice anything on here that you're questioning, like the episodes are going to be there. We're going to get some spot where maybe we'll have some the pictures. I would love to have the character bios for the My Wife's Gonna Kill Me also maybe on here, which we've been working on in our support group. We're going to have some fun stuff, and the reality of it is this is just a great example of us finding smart people.
And by we, Travis means he wrote one post and then he just keeps changing the name in it and posting it again with a different picture.
And
Form letter.
I got to change the name.
I'm not sure who's compiling the information that he's going to actually have in the bio in the end. Is that
Hey,
If
Mark
we're-
Zuckerberg is compiling that
Yeah.
information.
if we're being realistic, all the bios are going to be either mine or Francisco's anyways.
And we might just add a few sentences from other
We'll
people.
just blend the two of them together in like an ultimate,
Francisco's bio on Justice Curry.
Oh, so good.
It was
All of his have been great.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
I just can't wait till we get into the hard ones. You know, the ones where like we really try to make people cry.
So are you going to do the big three, Trav? Are we going to go to me, you, and Pete eventually after we do all of our cast of...
Yeah, I mean, we
You
could
should.
do that bio thing for us. I mean, I kind of thought that ours have pretty much written themselves over the years, but yeah, that would be fun too. Yeah, I like that. I like Steve. Steve's like, I just want to read about me. I don't read
No,
about
I
these
don't.
people.
You think that? Oh, yeah. You think people are going to be nice to me, Trav?
We can do Trav's right
You
now.
really think I'm looking
Naked,
forward to that?
Crocs, no belly button, money,
Dirty toy sculptor.
Mythic Legions.
Sculptor.
Boom.
What?
Holy shit.
You could eat cereal out of that.
It's like a taco.
Holy
Show that
shit.
to the camera.
He's
Can
getting
you
the belly
can you
button
show that
back.
to the camera?
Oh.
He's
I
getting
want
the
to
belly
put some
button.
ground beef in there.
I don't think that...
Hey,
That's a,
ladies and gentlemen, Travis Bowles is getting a belly button back. You
I want
can't
to
do
pull his
that on
pants
YouTube.
down so bad.
We can't...
You can't do it on YouTube.
I wouldn't actually do that.
That's what they said to
I
Steve.
feel. I
Last
think.
year.
at that party.
Yeah.
I
years
think
ago.
my doctor was like, "Well, you'd have a belly button if you weren't so fat." It feels like it's like actually.
That's why he
kinda,
gave you the magic weight loss pill.
Exactly. I feel like it's actually starting to look like a little bit of like I could walk down the beach and people would be like, something looks off, but maybe that
Something
looks
looks
off.
off.
Like
Oh
he's
no,
40
honey,
pounds
it looks
lighter.
off because he's not wearing any pants, and everybody else is. And there are kids here, so
Yeah, something looks a little off. Oh, it's his swim trunks.
they are a little off. They're hanging off his ass. I can't wait to get back. The last time I went to the beach, I got a full on Heidi look twice. I can't
did.
wait to go back to the beach.
You did.
Wow.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. So head on over to that website. Check it out.
You know what we need? We need a Travis naked shirt. So they just draw like just the the stuff nipples, and it comes in like skin tone, and you can have the official "My wife is gonna kill me" Travis T-shirt, where you're just it's a belly buttonless,
Yeah, with a big
skin
trader.
colored-
like,
yeah,
shadow it in.
yeah,
so
just
that
shadow
there's
it.
that.
Yeah,
and on
nipples.
and on the back of the shirt it has the
The little yin yang, the little yin yang.
Yeah, this is great. Oh
So
boy.
good. I've come on that thing so many times. Oh my god.
Is it?
Okay, well, I'll text Jeremy because Steve is useless,
Now-
and
now
I will
the-
get moving on that shirt.
Now you, the listener at home, can also come on it so many times.
Is there a flesh? Is there a flesh Caucasian?
There was
T-shirt.
One of them was very skin looking.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
What, we got sales?
We got sales.
$311. Holy crap!
Right. Those are figures.
I hate
bet.
to say it, it's probably all toys.
Oh, I was really hoping to see. I was really hoping to see
Hey,
a T-shirt.
Either way, we appreciate you guys.
Oh, well.
That stuff's
love
absolutely
it.
awesome.
Curtis Ackerman got on there and cleaned
Hey,
house.
hey,
It's all good. Sold out.
hold on. Hey, Cody, people couldn't see that, right? That was just for us. Yeah. Okay. People's addresses were popping. I wanted to make sure.
God, he is that good. He's pulling up shit that only we could see.
Well,
but
that's-
then stuff that
And you would have known that had you listened to me 10 minutes ago when I said that. That's
Well,
awesome.
I get it, but to be able to do it that
Hey,
fast.
wait a minute.
Like I totally.
Is Cody out there on the computer? Cody's out there on the computer, you guys. That's how this is. I just thought I was thinking it.
You mean when I
I
can't
thought it
see
was
him?
my COVID vaccine, the chip. I was controlling with my COVID chip.
You mean when I can't see him, he's still here?
What? What?
Hey, Cody, your new nickname is Jarvis.
Yes. Yes, it is. I love it.
You are the man, Cody.
Yep.
What does Jarvis stand for? Does anybody remember?
No.
Okay.
No. Ooh, we got a shirt.
Yeah.
Legion's Cast T-shirt.
Woo. The lamest one we have.
Oh, I love that one.
No, the shirt is amazing. The podcast is lame as shit. Let's be honest. If we're only being honest.
One of my
But no,
favorites.
so and we actually and make sure you guys are paying attention. We've got some cool things in the works. We actually are working out a deal with a company that you guys absolutely love to have an exclusive shirt of their company. We've got a couple of I've been working with a local artist named Jeremy DeWitt, and he has got a couple of shirts in the works that I've asked him to design specifically to be put on this site that are podcast related.
I kind of feel
And the other thing he's going to do for me, you guys in Dodgeball, where Ben Stiller's in the office, and he's like, "Oh, you like that painting? It's a painting of me grabbing the bull by the horns. It's a euphemism, but it really happened." I'm having him draw that for me for my new office at the station of me taking the bull by the horns. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so
Make
good.
sure your characterization is wearing the naked shirt of
Oh, yeah.
Travis when he does it.
So I commissioned
So
him.
people are gonna walk into your office and there's
Me shirtless. Yep, just grabbing a bull by the horns.
but not shirtless.
It's a
Shirtless,
euphemism,
but
but
not
it really happened. Oh, it's going to be so good.
I kind of feel overlooked. How come nobody is asking me for designs?
Because I'm still waiting on a 5-year-old Jasmine I already paid for. So moving on.
I gave you some free swag.
Hey, didn't I commission you?
I
for
gave
a
your wife-
Warbuster?
You did, and you told me not to do it after 2 years. You said I don't want it anymore, so I quit working on it.
Yep.
How's that arrow coming?
And I paid you.
How's that arrow you commissioned him for?
I got that. I
It
did that.
It finally came. So
A year
it took
after
him
the
like
show
4
ended.
minutes. I don't know why it took him 6 weeks.
You asked him to draw an arrow.
Arrow.
It literally
Yep.
took him 2 months. Hey, I love it though. He was painting heads for me.
All of your Mythic Legions are selling right now. That's another Mythic Legion sell.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. I got to pee.
You might be able to pay me now.
No, I don't know about that. What did we
Cody.
work out, though, on the percentage of Travis's toy figures? Yeah.
Cody says,
Which is funny. Cody said you might be able to pay me now.
"Yeah,
But you remember last time I was here, I said something about we owe him some money. You know what his response was?
I haven't been here."
I haven't been here. It's a week later, and now he's like, maybe you guys could pay
Yeah,
me now.
maybe. It's the second week in a row after the 4 I took off, and I'm kind of looking for my money.
Hey, listen, Jarvis. When you start taking money, then you're on the chain.
Hey, Travis,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
is there any way you can get me some water? Because
Yes.
I'm kind of locked in.
I'll get you some water.
I can get up if you need to get up.
Well, no.
I'll
I
take
don't-
my.
Look at
turn
we.
up
It's the show's ours, Kyle. What do you want to talk about?
Cara Dune.
Cara Dune. What do you have
Yeah.
to say about Cara Dune?
I don't know what to say. I know they're already talking about recasting a strong female lead for her replacement. Not replacing the character,
Right.
but replacing her strong
Okay.
female lead.
Do we
on the
really
show.
need that? We've got 2 Mandalorian women that we've already got that can kick some ass.
Well, here's the thing, though, is we don't know that it hasn't been a character that we already haven't seen. Maybe we're just going to see more of that character, number one. Number two, this character is probably going to take the place of her in the Rangers show.
right, because the rumor was that she was going to be the lead or one of the main characters.
One of the main
in
characters, yes. So, yeah. Also, rumors recently that the armorer is actually been in Clone Wars. She's already in Clone Wars lore. Her last name is Cast. Not
Ooh, because she's casting.
no Cast like K-A-S-T. I mean, that's probably a play on words. I might look this up real quick here because I was just talking to Boonstra about it. And which is odd because Rookcast is the name, and it's just a rumor right now. People are talking about this rumor with Disney and whatnot. But
She showed up in Clone Wars.
she was in Clone Wars.
Do you know
but
what episode what she was involved in?
No, I don't. But it was around the Darth Maul stuff.
Okay.
And the thing about it is which is weird because in those episodes, as I remember, she took her helmet off. So if she's part of the Death Watch subscription to not taking your, by the time it comes to
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Mandalorian, then what
This
is
is your
flipped?
last
What is
Jedi
happened?
bathroom break, sponsored by Old Man Kyle and Steve.
Anyway, Cara Dune / Mandalorian news update, and now we're back.
All right.
So what do you think of Cara Dune?
I plow her. Still.
Still. The plowing procedure has
Like
not
a
changed.
like a brand new field. I'd plow her.
Like a Cambodian rice paddy.
That's racist, and I love it.
Wow.
Holidays in Cambodia.
Thanks for the water. That helps. All right. Moving on. Any more toy drama?
No,
done
but
with there?
we can't thank producer Cody enough for taking care of that website. That thing's awesome.
Yeah, you can go ahead and stop paying for the other one.
No, because I'm going to bring it back out of spite.
Have a link on the new one.
Yeah. I can link it to my other dead one, too, that I didn't do anything with. So, and then I can link it to the Mesquite one as well. I own 5 websites.
Link it to Justice Curry's YouTube channel.
No, that will never happen, ever.
We have a friend who wants to join the support group.
All right.
Busta Randall Huffman.
Busta?
Busta.
Busta.
He has one mutual friend in the group.
Twining?
Yep. This is going to be Ron's brother-in-law.
Oh, so this is a Travis vote.
Yep. Pick me, pick me, pick me.
Lord Steven.
Oh!
What?
Hands down, best hair.
That is
Well,
true. That is
Thank
true.
you.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, except for the part that's falling out.
Guys, come on.
It's still great hair. It's just on the floor.
It's
No, I
not.
think you're all right.
It's getting a little grayer. I'm getting a little bit, Jeremy recently called me a silver fox.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to be a silver fox.
Yeah.
You are a fox.
Thanks, buddy.
I'll give you that.
Anything else, Trav? Any more?
I think that
We
is...
just had one?
I think just that one. It's often we get people asking to join the support group.
But
And
don't answer.
they don't answer the question. And I sometimes even recognize the name. 'Cause
Bots. They're bots.
a lot of time you have this, you look and see because you can see what groups Pete is in. And so you might be like, well, Pete's in this group. I want to join that group too. So you just click join and you don't answer the questions or anything like that. Well, I'm pretty, because of the content of that group,
Right.
I'm just not letting people in that don't know what they're getting themselves into.
No. How many do we have in the support group now?
I think it's right around 300.
Small group.
Yeah.
But active.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I mean,
They're the elite. They're like,
Yeah.
what was it? Leonidas is 300? Yeah.
I hate to say it, but
They all died, though, dude. Horribly.
Yeah.
We probably should all be
good.
extinct as well.
They're going to run us off a cliff or something.
as soon as groups get really big, it's hard to.
Yeah, as soon as groups get really big, you turn it over to Ben Talmadge.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the support group,
Hi, guys. I'm here to straighten things out.
Looks like I'm taking over now.
Whoa. Well, you can't say that here.
You're at 301.
That's no good. I straighten it up there, partner.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is Jiminy Cricket, right? That
Could be.
voice?
It doesn't
Yes,
matter.
maybe.
Okay.
No.
I immediately... Mickey? Is it Mickey
Supposed
Mouse?
to be Mickey Mouse,
Okay.
yeah.
I kept thinking Pinocchio. Like I kept waiting to go, I'm a real boy. But, so...
I think I've actually heard Ben.
It took him around a little bit around to get to that.
Yeah. I think I've actually heard Ben say though, "I'm a real boy."
the group is almost the perfect size.
The group is full, like your mouth,
True.
full of pizza.
And that's it for toy drama.
I don't know. Somebody once before told me something was the perfect size, and I think she was lying. So, thanks, UPS guy.
All right.
I almost got something. You want me to talk about it? Okay. So, I will say...
5-sided dice.
I
They're
almost
defective.
got something. I can't wait to hear this
What do you do
story.
with a 5-sided die?
You send them back.
I want to say a standard polyhedral set. I actually got an incredibly awesome set of metal dice day before yesterday. Larger than a standard polyhedral set. Metal, heavier than hell, and a skull on every face. So good.
And you also can double them by putting them in the freezer and making ice cubes out of them.
I have those too. I got those for Christmas. But yeah. No, I will. I'm gonna have to buy it. I saw it in the store, and the wife she was pushing the cart around. She needed to get out of the house. She's kind of losing her mind, and so she says, "Hey, she's like, I need to go. It's time to leave." Okay, they're the what they call it, Legends series or whatever, the Power Rangers one they're doing.
Yeah.
They released the Sphinx with the deluxe with the wings.
Yeah.
That thing is freaking awesome, man. I'm gonna have to pick that thing up. It was super cool. Nope, it was 6-inch scale.
Okay.
But it, like I said, has the
They
wings.
have
It
some
was
of those
pretty
bigger
cool.
ones that they're doing too.
Yeah,
The
some of them.
Lightning-
Yep.
Lightning series. has
Yeah.
got some, like 9-inch figures.
Yeah, there was. Like I said, it was absolutely awesome.
Wow.
But
Look at Travis is just now. All he's doing now is watching the screen for his sales. He's just waiting for Cody to pop up sales. He's like,
JLY9 said no one cares, Pete.
and yet you're watching. So who's the loser? The guy on the show or the guy watching the
Well,
show?
he cared enough to say something.
Oh,
He also says, "Fine, I'll return the shirt,
we're turning what shirt?
the Legion's cast shirt."
No, the shirt's awesome. The show sucks.
Oh my gosh.
I
It's,
can't wait. When you go to do Allegiance, we go to do Allegiance cast. Well, whatever. No, you guys go to do Allegiance cast, and we have to get on here. The part of Pete McCarthy will be played by Kyle Moore today.
Yeah, I'm leaving shortly, so I'm not doing Legion's Cast today. So
Well-
what did you get, Bill?
yeah. What did you get,
I
Bill?
got a bunch of toys.
Good. Show them to us, because
All
nobody
right.
likes Pete anymore because he
Let's
doesn't
get
buy
these.
toys.
Let's pop
so
these
fuck
things
it.
out of the box.
Pop them. Pop them. There's a knife.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, I understand you're an expert at cutting shit.
Yeah.
Cut these open. Get these open. I pulled the trigger and bought some of the, because I don't have time to build these Gundams, so I just started buying the figures,
Oh,
the action figures that are already assembled.
I like it.
They're from Bandai. They're official. Got Tamashi Nations little hologram sticker on them. They're awesome.
These Walgreens, are you picking these up, or where are you getting these?
Walgreens and Walmart.
Interesting. Just found out that a local comic book store in town is now selling Gundam.
what?
Not
We have a
comic
local-
book store. Sorry, hobby store.
Oh my gosh. Real quick, not to sidetrack this. When you guys, well, not you anymore, but that store in Muskegon that he came and sold at your
Yeah.
show, he had all like horror NECA stuff.
Yeah, he's got a storefront in Norton Shores,
And it's awesome.
Where
but
is
he's
it?
only open on Saturdays, right?
No, it's different now because of COVID. He's working from home. It's right across from the movie theater.
Okay,
On
gotcha.
Old Grand Haven Road.
So local store,
Don is his name. Super nice guy.
very nice guy, dudes. It's
I'm so far
Cool.
behind on these, Bill.
It's legit from what the picture I
and
saw.
he's trying to diversify because before it was like a lot of NECA, like
Yep.
he had a
Predator, Alien, horror,
now he's diversifying.
Deadly Playthings.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Don Hines is his name. Great guy.
He, like, I went in there. On the shelf there was a classified Gung Ho,
Oh wow.
$20.
Wow.
I mean, he's got good stuff in there, and he's got good prices on it. All of us, like, dude, you would take Pearson down there. I'm telling you, he's got some good stuff. He-Man stuff. It's all new,
Right.
for the most part, but some neat stuff.
And I'd love to support local. He's one of the guys that got into the game, found out about MesquiCon, and then got in the second year and was like, hey, I'd really like to get a second booth, and I didn't have the space. We ended up reconfiguring. I was able to slide him a second booth, and not only was he extremely grateful, he freaking filled it.
Yeah.
I mean, to the ceiling. Like, I mean, it wasn't one of those where, like, a guy gets a second booth and throws 8 toys on a table. Like, he was legit, man.
No, yeah, and I'll tell you, this store, I can't believe I was gonna take a picture and send it to all of us, and I just totally forgot about it. But
If anybody out there goes there, please take a picture, send it to Travis so we can see it. That'd be awesome. But the hours are more than just Saturdays
yes,
now.
because of now he's
Right.
able to. These are awesome.
Yeah, they're cool.
I mean, yeah, I would. These are not something I would buy.
No, but they are fun. Man.
They're super cool though.
Well, I've never gotten one out of the box yet, so I want to open one and see what we all think.
Yeah, if you're a Mac person,
I can see Pearson digging those big time.
Yeah.
As much into he loves Voltron and
Those look
Titanfall.
oh yeah, yeah. You put these on a detolf with some nice lights. Oh yeah, super sweet.
I'm just gonna play with them. They're toys.
Those
These were $24.99 a piece.
Walgreens? I'm sorry, you said, I think.
Walgreens
But
and Walmart. Same
Yeah.
price. Yeah.
Okay.
Steve is messing around with the Mortal Kombat's Raiden.
Yeah, McFarlane
Oh,
Toys.
I thought this was a redesign of Metal Gear Solid's Raiden. That's why it looks so much different.
Jokes are always so funny when they're really obscure.
Yeah, like all your local jokes. Everybody loves those. Yeah,
Everybody's-
G&L's got quite a dog.
And then everybody laughed in the room. You didn't even get the people in the room to laugh, Steven.
I'm laughing inside. So fuck
We're all laughing inside at you.
It makes him happy. Oh,
These Gundam figures, very posable.
Steve, did you notice when they
Very
moved that mic
articulate,
stand and
but
the
very
spring
light.
bongs? It sounds like that. I keep thinking
Talking
you're
to
starting the
myself.
music again.
Yeah, I think I've heard that a couple times.
No, talk to me.
I'm talking to myself here. I said
Alright.
these Gundam figures are very posable, very articulate, and very light. There's not a lot of heft to them.
I really like the fire effects with Raiden. I mean, it's weird.
Can you give me the other fire effect? Oh, you
Well,
have it.
it's Raiden, so it's probably should be lightning.
Yeah, so it's kind
But
of
it's
weird that
red.
it's the color of. But then again, I mean, it's super neat.
But I got that one.
Ooh, Deathstroke.
Deathstroke from the.
Oh, from
DC.
the one movie that he was in the last 8 seconds of. So good.
Yeah, we had this one in. I can't remember if it was Torres or not, but yeah, that was a beautiful
We
figure.
are playing the music
We are
right
playing
now.
the music.
I think Kyle must have hit it.
I didn't touch it. You put your box on top of it. Don't even fucking start with me.
It doesn't sense a box.
You set the box on the
It's
pipe.
not pressure
Alfred.
sensitive.
Then how did I?
Would
then-
my
then
parents
how
be
did I
proud
touch
of
it?
me?
With the heel of your hand, you got it when you were with that figure.
It's okay. The
God,
box
we're
won't do it.
falling apart. What? We just need to give it up.
No, we need to get better.
I got this to go with him, Pete. So they can fight.
Yeah, this Deathstroke's awesome.
John Caulfield wants to know if they're sturdy or super flimsy like the normal Bandai stuff. So talking about the Robotech.
I don't know much
A
of the
Gundam.
Bandai stuff, John, so I don't know. But this is pretty light. I was expecting a little more heft to this, but there's just not. But it's great. It's got great posability and
Here, let me put it up here.
yeah. But
Yeah,
it's
there it
not
is.
as heavy as I was hoping.
The spring makes a vibration when you move the stand,
Oh.
and it sounds like the opening bass note of the thing. So yep. So we kept hearing that, and then you bumped it, and it started actually playing, and so we're like, it's like we're losing it.
Man, I should not look at those because I do have this like weird like that would look really cool on a shelf like vibe. Stop it.
Cosmic Legions.
Yeah, and that's the other side. I just gotta wait for Cosmic. These are really awesome though,
Okay.
and you could get them in some really cool poses. I
Wait,
would think.
figure. These are the $24 toys. I have a $50 model of that.
Yeah.
That is just got crazy detail.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
That Raiden looks awesome.
It does. I have a huge complaint, but it is for overall. It looks cool.
Is it not sexy enough?
No thigh swivel. You cannot make his knees like I can't point to. I can't twist.
McFarlane.
I can't twist his knee so that he could be like, turn his leg out. His toes. In other words, his toes need to almost be, or his knees almost need to always be pointing forward.
I know you guys love it when
Todd
I do
says
this.
Huh?
Todd says no.
Todd says, "I don't want. I don't know."
Todd says no.
Todd
I know
says
you
no.
guys really love it when I do this, so I would like to also go back to a little bit of toy drama.
And this is great because he just opened up his AOL app on his iPhone to read this, just so everybody's aware.
It's a little bit of a long one, but you go okay with this? Yeah. All right. So Spawn, the Kickstarter for Spawn. I understand everyone's frustrations. This wasn't how things were supposed to go.
I remember saying that the first time my wife and I fooled around. I understand your frustration. This wasn't how it was supposed to go. I'm sorry about your hair. You're going to want to watch that out.
You filthy slut. End it with that.
Yeah, she loves that.
First off,
Dang it.
as someone who also buys lots of items off the internet, I know how frustrating it can be to have to wait for some item you've only not only ordered, but you are anticipating at the same time. It can make a person show their inner anger more than they normally would. Since this was my first Kickstarter experience, I made the mistake of trying to keep this figure away from my normal business dealings that I do with one of my other companies that produces action figures. McFarlane Toys, in quotations. In case you didn't know.
What do you mean? I'm lost already. He's trying to keep
He
what?
he didn't want to anybody. He didn't want to have to pay anybody else at McFarlane. He wanted to do this all on his own.
That's probably a good way to look at it.
So he did the Kickstarter separate. Oh, I can handle this. And because he didn't have the people at McFarlane Toys helping him, now he's sending out apology emails.
On AOL.
Who's writing this?
Todd.
Todd.
Oh, this is from Todd.
This is
Yes.
D Todd. TODD.
Oh, this is the Todd father.
Todd Father.
With hindsight,
With hindsight.
now on my side and the testing of most of all your patience, I see that was not the wisest business move I've made. You see, my toy company has many contracts with shippers, custom folks in many countries, trucks ready to move containers, and more importantly, containers ready to load those McFarlane toy items on a steady schedule.
So in other words, he's got people.
He's got people, but for some reason, decided not to use them for this little adventure.
I'm going to do this one out of the basement, I think.
I'm gonna do this one out of the basement. I think I'll take all the money on this one.
Right.
By going outside that regular system, I fell prey, like many other giant companies, to the supply and demand complications of the open market. Where on the other McFarlane Toys front, we have contracts with advance bookings for everything. This Kickstarter had to scrum for those same resources like everyone else.
Wow. This guy is injecting ego straight into his veins.
It gets better. The best silly analogy I can give you is that McFarlane Toys has made its dinner reservations at a popular restaurant months in advance. Whereas this Kickstarter project is the person who shows up at the same popular restaurant during the busiest time asking if there were any tables open for their party of 23,000 backers. Lessons have been learned, and I will apply those lessons
How's bragging camp?
on our next offering for sure.
Fix this offering before you offer something else.
So what does all this mean?
So what all this means is that they were supposed to be like the Spawn figures are
Supposed to be in our hands.
yes, and he had issues at the factory, he had issues in shipping, he's had issues at customs. Literally, like they've been for weeks,
Sitting.
and they're
there.
not even going through the containers. Like they just haven't even checked them in yet. So Todd is kind of experiencing something that he probably hasn't experienced for a long time.
Work.
I think more of Todd probably not getting his way.
His preferential.
Yes. But because, like you guys are saying, and I can't say it's about the money.
Hey, John. Todd McFarlane here. So Todd McFarlane does not like to wait for Todd McFarlane products. Sincerely, Todd McFarlane.
Todd, you're not talking like Todd. Todd doesn't talk like that.
I can't talk.
Todd's got kind of.
I have a normal amount of chromosomes. I'm unable to speak like
Because
that.
he's from Canada, but he just wants to put a little sex in those toys. I tried to put as much sex in those toys as I could.
You're starting to go full.
You can never go full.
It's an exaggeration, a little
Okay.
bit, you know.
All right. Well, you started out just fine, and then you went full corky.
Yeah, Todd. My name's Todd.
Oh, Life goes on.
Most people refer to me as the Todd father. The Todd father.
Did anybody here order Spawn
No.
from the Kickstarter?
No.
Obviously, I did. I'm
Obviously,
getting
you
the email.
did.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Steve?
And it was super cool for them to send that
What'd you
note
ask
to
me?
you by carrier pigeon via AOL. So that was sweet.
You see the difference here? Let's get back to riding. You see the difference here between the Mythic Legion's posability with being able to swivel that knee and get that knee pointing off into one direction, which you can't do with the riding. Yet they gave us a toe bend. I just wanted to get back to that.
Did you say Raiden?
Isn't that his name?
I think it's Raiden.
Oh, I'm going back to Metal Gear again. Metal Gear Solid.
Pete, does it bother you that he literally has a box sitting on top of the iPad? and is now
Oh,
putting
There's no
figures.
reason there, but it's fine.
I don't know
It's
what
fine.
happened.
It is fine. That is not pressure sensitive. You can only
An
you have to
iPhone-
be
you have-
alive to
Yeah,
make those.
you have to be flesh to activate an iPhone. Everybody knows that. It's not your Android that can
Is
be-
anybody else concerned that he has the figure with the custom pointy heads spikes on top of that box?
Do you realize how quickly I can grab that if it falls?
I want to kick this table so fucking bad right now, just to say.
I've never anything in the history of my friendship with you have noticed anything quick about you.
Well, you should talk to Courtney.
Yep. Ryan Gonzalez said technical difficulties wouldn't happen with Jeremy running the board.
Quite possibly.
That's it.
All right.
Robots, DC.
Good haul.
William White said, Todd decides how your toys pose, Steve.
I know, Todd. I'm not a fan of that pose. I'm going to make sure that pose is impossible. I'm going to put little stoppers in there so you can't really get that knee out there. I don't like that knee out there.
Curtis wants to know if that's a Todd impression or a Peter Griffin impression.
Yes.
It's actually very close
Peter,
to Peter.
Peter Griffin would be you got to get that space in your. That's not really a good Peter Griffin, but you got to get that space
I
in
think
your
we
mouth.
found Steve's next Halloween costume.
Yep.
Every time somebody says Peter Griffin, I just think of that one episode where it does a little aside like they always do, and it's the Peter Griffin Christmas hits. And I have this gift for you. It's up in my bum, which is totally Stephen appropriate.
This is perfect. You know what? It was Hobby Lobby that had this figure.
Yes.
Yep. He was saying he was going to do a
Quit
little bit of
putting
repaint,
it
but
on
I
the
will
floor.
tell you, I think they did a pretty good job.
It's
on
pretty
the
cool
thing.
looking.
Aesthetically looks pretty cool.
Yeah, but I could see where a wash would.
That's a McFarlane, right?
Yeah.
Is there a little sex in there?
I'm just
has the
upset
same-
that
Does he
have
they
thigh
ripped
swivels?
off
Has no
Deadpool so
thigh
bad.
cut.
No thigh swivel. Okay. Thanks, Todd. Hope you gave me toes, though. Did you give me toes? Oh, this one doesn't have toes.
It does
Oh,
have
it does
toes.
have
They just don't
toes.
bend.
I'm glad I got that toe swivel because
He's gonna break it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping he does.
Yeah, you can make him stand. You can have his toe kicked up like that, so it shows everybody he's kind of nervous. He's kind of nervous. He's his toes
Ready to
kind
pounce. It's not a dynamic action pose. It's a pre-dynamic action pose.
good choice there.
Ugh, this looks
Put a
awful.
little more sex. I need a little more sex in that.
You don't like it?
No, maybe when it comes out of the package, but
Would my parents like my gold belt?
Jesus, he goes back to that
Every
throwaway,
time.
stupid
time.
issue.
Every time.
Then
My belt's gold.
It's funny, Steve. It's okay.
Never
It's
gets
funny.
old.
No.
I have 0 pain apps, except for my gold belt.
Which you can see coming from a mile away.
But you don't know what it's on, because the rest of me is hidden in the dark night. I received only black and gold paint apps in an order that would surprise you. A is for Alfred. That is, I'm sorry, top 3 all time.
Really seals in the flavor.
Like a lot. Like hardcore. I like. By the way,
which Batman?
which one of these holes do you smell out of?
Arkham.
Look, he's crying. His face is all wet, like mine was at the beginning, and yours was at the end. So good.
So good.
Am I next?
Go.
Okay.
Harvey, you're here. Two-Face was just here.
Okay, I just have a few things that are new to me, but they've been out for a little bit. These are just some of the new 3 3/4 inch vintage collection action figures I picked up recently. I've got the Beskar Mando and Moth Gideon.
Does he come? He comes with the dark saber.
Yes, he does come with a dark saber. Yep.
Kyle, do you
And the Armorer.
are you going to display 4-inch or are you going to display 6-inch?
Yes. I will display them both. Eventually, when I buy a house that's 3 times the size I'm living in now.
Just kill off
Up
your
here in
close
Whitehall.
family members.
Honestly, I am impressed by the fact the amount of detail that they can do in a small figure.
Yeah.
But
3 3/4
I kind of took some flack on a previous episode for asking a question about Moff Gideon, and his armor being Vader-like. And you can't tell me you don't look at that chest armor and that's got a Vader vibe. Look at it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's its own.
Yeah, it's black and has a little chest piece.
It's
thing.
its
I
own
totally-
piece, but
yeah.
Yeah, but
fuck you.
it's not very Vader.
And then I also was able to pick up the classics Panther. Just happened to be sitting on
Why?
a shelf. I'm guessing somebody returned one or hid one because I just don't see them. So I snapped that up as soon as I could.
Jeremy was able to get mine. Found it on the shelf.
What can't Jeremy do?
Break my heart. No, he can. Sorry.
Okay,
Said that
can I
wrong.
ask you guys this? Because I
Said that
know
wrong.
2 people by the name of Jeremy. Jeremy Gerard,
Yeah.
Jeremy DeWitt.
Yep.
They literally are 2 of the most talented people I know. Do you guys know a Jeremy that is not talented?
Well, no, the kid that killed himself in that Texas classroom was named Jeremy.
God damn,
Not
I was going to
super
go the same
talented.
place.
Here are you, oh here.
Picking on the boy.
He might have been
Seem the heart
talented.
is little rude.
We unleashed a lion. I love that ramp up that. Ooh.
Recess in Israel.
And then the last thing I got, I picked up. I don't know if anybody saw this on
Oh, man.
Michigan Toy Traders. I did a video. I went with Carl Miller to the
Give me
east side
25
of the
cents.
state. And I
Isn't
picked
Carl Miller
up-
already on the east side of the state?
Yeah, well, I went over there too.
How much?
Yep.
How much?
How much what? Did I pay for it?
How much do you want for it?
Well, I don't know. That's another bone I've got to pick with you. Apparently, I don't move fast enough for you, so you went ahead and bought the Mando 6-inch with the child figure from Bob Rieger before you could let me decide on what I wanted painted. So,
I
Yeah.
didn't say I wouldn't pay for you. I'll still pay for you.
yeah.
What
but
do you need?
I was going to trade. That's the thing is I didn't get a chance to decide what I wanted painted, and then Bob Rieger says, "Yeah, I got one of these
He's
to
old. Let him be mad.
got one of these to
That's
Steve," and I'm
you
like, well,
said you had. I might. You never committed.
that's what I'm saying. I didn't commit because I was still
So if
trying
I
to
can,
think
if I've got one in the hand and one in the bush, which one do you take?
about the one in the butt, apparently. So I got this MOTU cup.
Yeah,
Very nice, very good artwork on it.
I like that. It's just got some moss, man.
Defined
got a
very
little bit of-
good.
Can I
Clean.
pour some?
Yeah. I want to drink out of it.
It looks brand
It does
new.
look brand new.
Does
Yeah.
look
Give me some in there. Fireball.
I put a little fireball in that.
It looks brand new.
It does. It does. It looks good. That's good. That's melting the plastic.
Melting
Fireball.
my gut. Here, don't. Before you, don't. I mean, there's liquid in there, so don't. Yeah, go ahead.
The Travis head shake. The
It was on camera, ladies and gentlemen.
And it's Fireball.
I just heard the intro music again. Did you, Pete?
I didn't touch it. I did not touch the iPad. I didn't touch the microphone.
No,
I've got
no.
I got Pearl Jam stuck in my head now anyways.
Yeah.
I got Creed stuck in my head. Thank you very much.
All right. I love that.
It's
Got some-
beautiful. It looks brand new.
Got some Thunder Punch He-Man there. It's Adam turning directly into Thunder Punch.
Did you describe where you
Do
got
not
that?
pass go. Do not put $200.
This one I got at wasn't There and Back Again Toys. It was the prop shop in on the east side of the
What'd you
state.
pay for that?
I paid $5 for that.
Nice.
It's got a Burger King logo on it.
Yep, it's Burger King cup.
Kyle, I heard a funny story from our buddy Carl.
What's that?
He said that you were recognized in one of the toy stores.
I was in that store actually by one of the employees. They recognized my voice from this glorious podcast,
Really?
and yeah, so that was nice.
So you literally were in a toy store,
I was in in the prop shop, and
and the guy says, "Are you Old Man Kyle?"
well, I think Carl was talking to him, and yeah, he did ask me. He said, "Your voice sounds familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?" And before I could answer him, he said, "Oh, it's gonna kill me." And I said, "Yeah, I'm Old Man Kyle." And they looked at me like, "Oh, I guess the voice is better than the physical."
No, he was hoping you were going to be more decrepit.
He probably was shocked that you're not actually that old.
Well, I am that old. I'm just in better shape than most of the guys sitting at this table.
No,
That feels like a shot.
we don't call you Old Man Kyle because of your looks.
Call me
It's
Old
your
Man Kyle
demeanor.
'cause oh, I guess so too. And I'm physically old. Like my baby
No,
picture's
you're
black and
mentally
white.
old.
Your baby picture's black.
It is. I'll bring it in.
You wish your touch phone had a rotary dial. Come on, admit it.
My touch phone does have a rotary dial. Cost me $49.99 to get that app.
And what's great, too, it also has a one-touch button for when he falls, he can call the ambulance.
Yeah. It's a big red button, like this big red button that I can't
Right.
apparently accidentally touch.
I'm falling and I can't get up.
I've fallen. I love how she says fallen.
You're a superstar, dude.
Yeah, I'm great.
How did that make you feel?
It was nice.
It was
It's
fun.
happened before. It happened
fun.
at Michigan
Ooh.
Comic-Con.
I mean, it's not like
Saw me
somebody
on a-
playing your
on a
theme
Justice
song's
Curry
cool,
video.
but, you know, it's
It's
cool.
not as fun as a colonoscopy, but
Oh, usually sleeping for those.
99 left.
You want to go, Steve? Or you want
Doesn't
me to
matter. I
go?
only got one thing.
Go for it then, buddy.
All right, I got this. First time I've laid eyes on this. We've got the Super 7 Thundercats Mumra glow in the dark version. If I can get it out of here. You want to grab hold of that? Pull it out?
Excuse me. Freaking Pepsi. man.
Ooh. In typical Super 7 fashion, we've got a shiny, awesome presentation
that
because
looks
that's what they
nice.
do.
It looks like it's a giant.
it's worth the wait.
It looks like a giant chocolate.
And we have
Oh, I've got to get one now. Fuck.
Mumra inside. We're talking about the decrepit, decayed form. Why are you putting it up there?
Because it glows
He's
in the
trying to
dark,
melt the
Steven.
package because he's like,
I
fuck you.
thought you were putting it in front of the camera. I'm like, that's not the camera. That's a light.
Oh, you're slow. You're so slow.
Yeah.
It's too dark. Turn the light out.
Turn the light off behind you.
Maybe. Oh, you gotta turn the light off in front of you, too.
Yeah, I got it. You got that one?
How do we do that? Look at Cody. He's on it.
There we go.
Maybe a little.
I don't know. I can't see
There's
best
too much light reflecting off Trav's shirt.
No, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It's been on shipping too long. Maybe it has to go in there. Maybe it has to be up there a little longer.
it's the Super 7 version, like we said.
Probably got UV protection in the plastic, so it's not actually getting any of the UV light to glow.
The glue is a little.
The glue on the
Broke
box.
the package.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
Man,
Hold
Cody
on.
is right on
Cody's just
Cody
flashed
is
a
like,
picture
Bam!
of him glowing.
That is
Pretty cool.
awesome.
In the,
Mhm. He is
you
really
know,
cool.
Super 7 loves to do these things. They did it with Baxter Stockman. They made the Bug Zapper version. They love to sell you the same thing, but with a little twist, a little glow in the dark
Hey,
action.
you love to buy it.
And
man.
I love
They
to buy it.
sell
He doesn't have that cloak, though, does he?
He does. It's in the bottom. The cloth cloak. It's right down here. I was just looking at it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, two different. Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So he comes with
Nice.
all of
Oh,
his.
the package glows, huh?
Oh, the packaging even glows.
On the back?
Look at the screen.
Oh,
Cody's
yeah,
got
yeah,
it up.
yeah, yeah.
So
It can't get dark enough in here, though. I think.
yeah, I wish we could show you on
Wow.
the camera, but it's probably not going to work. But anyways, I think this is fun. I probably won't open this. I didn't open.
It'll
my
be
bug-
up for sale on the website here
Zapper.
in just a few minutes.
Uh-oh.
No. Unfortunately,
Maverick Salvilligan wants to know, how's it feel to be a celebrity, Old Man Kyle?
It feels good. I like it. It's something I get used to.
John Caulfield said, Store Horsewood currently down for maintenance. Interesting. I would say that's because the All-Stars pre-order is about to start, would be my guess.
Well, didn't they say March 1st?
It wouldn't surprise me, though, if they're putting
That's
stuff
tomorrow.
on there. Yeah.
where does that sword come from?
That came from this
Gundam.
Gundam. Is
That
it
would hurt.
Barbados. I just started watching this anime, by the way.
Enjoying it?
Iron Blooded
There's no
Warface.
give to this.
No, that would hurt.
This is like I can legit kill you with it if I
Don't
needed to.
trip down the steps with that.
No,
Where'd the cardboard box go to this?
Right here.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's legit.
You all set there, buddy?
I'm all set.
All right. Cool, Pete.
Travis's.
I got a couple things I want to talk about.
Got a couple things.
I got a package in the mail from Brenda Strupp, which really is not who I was dealing with on this. I was dealing with her husband. But Brenda's the actual artist. She's the one doing the work here. And in the Cabal, he posted that she is making cloaks
Oh,
and
nice.
selling them. So I bought these 3. These are dwarf or goblet scale, cloaks.
There is no way that you didn't put your dick in this thing. Look at that. You put your business right up
He
in
put his
there.
balls in it.
Dude, smell it.
Oh my god, it smells like Heidi.
So wired cloaks, I was pretty happy with them.
Could you imagine the reveal at the Bowles house? She walks into the bedroom and that's on there.
Go time.
Honey, I got you something.
Step into my chamber, young lady.
That's pretty neat.
Cody, can you bring up that Cabal post that I
That
had
is
of his?
pretty
I just want
neat.
to make sure I got his name right. Yeah, right here. Okay, he. This actually isn't even his post. This is. This is Eric LeBron posted a picture and a great job here. He goes, I'd like to take a break of campaigning, and this is also a cloak that his wife has made. So it's Sean Strupp. If you look him up on the Cabal, on the Mythic Legion's Cabal, or I imagine just Facebook, and it's SEANSTRUPP. She is making cloaks, and obviously you could use these for Black Series, G.I. Joe, whatever you really choose. But they're wired cloaks, but I'm going to show you what actually sold it on for me and what made me buy one of these. And it was a picture I saw of a figure wearing this cloak.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, that screams Spawn to me, and I'm getting a Spawn figure
Eventually.
someday. And I really liked that, and I thought that would be a pretty fun thing. And even not just for Spawn, I thought it was kind of cool just for Mythic Legions. Which
Actually, that'd be an awesome, like a post Endgame Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah. Super cool. So I ordered a black one. I'm sorry, a red one, of course. And then I got the same one in black. And I will tell you, their prices were pretty dang good.
He's not going to spit him out right now because he doesn't recall.
No, I do recall. It's shipped. Shipped, it was, I got, so 5 of them, shipped $80.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that price.
So like 20, 20, 10, and 10?
Probably.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's 40, that's 70, then 8, then 10 to ship.
Yeah. I mean, and to me, this $20, I mean, I know it's not like the super complex thing or anything.
No, but it's time.
Yeah, it still is. It's someone put
And it's
time and
super
work.
cool.
And I was pretty happy
Does that
about
go
it.
with one of the Spawn figures that are eventually going to get?
That's the plan. Yep. And so that picture that I want to, Cody, can you bring that back up? I'm sorry. I also want to bring up, not this one though. There was the other one. I think. Yeah, this is another awesome thing he started doing in the Cabal. So Cody, can you go up just so I want to make sure it's his name before I say this? Yep, Sean. Okay. So Sean posted this in a Cabal. I think first he did a poll, like who would win in a battle between these two characters. Now, Cody, could you go through these pictures? So obviously we've got that dwarf.
Jordan.
Yep, Jorun, and then we've got as Spellbender.
Yep.
And he's got this little battle scene that he did
Blew his helmet off.
with effects. It's not his helmet; it's his like shoulder pauldron.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But then as you go through, he's got these cool little effects to go along with this. And I thought, man, that's just a fun little thing to do on, especially a group like that, the Cabal.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously they've got some ability adding these digital effects. Which I hate to say it, but shit, you could probably do that stuff on your phone now if you have the right app. We've come to that place, where you get to do this.
Yeah, the digital effects on the sword and stuff.
Yeah, which is I thought, just cool. And this is the kind of thing I could so see Steven doing if he had any kind of
Talent.
Time.
effort, I was thinking. Because he's got the talent and he's got the time.
Oh, I do?
Oh, that's funny.
Ain't that
Little
good?
censored bar.
You notice that's the one I like. Yeah. Yeah. just cool photos. And we're watching them on YouTube right now. If sorry for people listening, but it's like Spellbender brings Hagnon into the battle, and just kind of a cool little thing. So I thought it was really awesome. So go check it out. Friend this guy if you're interested in capes. They're pretty amazing. All right, moving on from that, I did get 2 Marvel Hasbro pieces just this week. I ended up picking up a few of these, which these are the Hellfire Club. Oh, yeah, that's cool, too. Let's hold that up there. I think it needs a little bit of work, but yeah.
Is there a figure in here, or?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just the soldier.
This is a soldier. Cody, can you bring up the Hellfire Club soldier picture? Not that I...
There he is.
There you go. I'm not going to open it. I might sell it. So... these are the figures that are available on Pulse only, and they have them for, I want to say, $15 each.
Or $14.99.
Yep, so $15. Oh, sold out too. Perfect! So what happens with these is that's it. Like, it's in a bag, a plastic bag in this box.
It just sold out.
Yes! If you want one, $30. $30.
It'll be on the website.
It'll be on the website.
Filthy
Yep.
scalper.
And then last but not least, and I forgot to mention this one to Cody, but I was able to get the Walgreens exclusive Silver Surfer, which is from
Walgreens.
Walgreens, but quite possibly one of my favorite comic stories. And this is a Thanos book, and it's the Surfer in the future, and he is now wielding Mjolnir as well as his cosmic surfboard.
Well, everybody's wielding it now. So
Yeah.
Well, Norrin Rad is, I would say, is worthy.
That figure
Yes.
it's a pure money grab.
Yeah.
I don't give a flying fuck about that stupid figure.
Yeah, but I do because I read the comic. So
Okay.
the
Yeah,
fact that I read
they
the
got
Is that
you.
an
They
older
got you to buy
story?
Another comic.
Is that an older story?
a year or two.
Okay.
Year or two. We've
Yeah.
talked. We talked about it on this podcast.
It's
There's
been
nothing new about that figure.
No.
It's
well,
a new
it-
color.
yeah, the paint apps.
But
They
nothing.
didn't paint it. They just molded it in black.
Yeah. I still really like it. But then again, like I said, I loved this story.
It is getting lame that everybody can wield the hammer now. I mean,
Dude, if
it was a
you
big
read-
By everybody, you mean?
I mean, there's so
you
many
mean
people.
Thor and Cap and the Silver Surfer.
and Vision.
All right,
And-
we need
and,
a top 10 hammer wielders.
Oh, yeah.
And Beta Ray Bill, right?
He has well, anyone that's worthy can.
I know, but it's okay. So just getting worthy's getting pretty
Dude,
easy.
it's 60
Anybody
years.
in the entire MOTU universe can pick up He-Man's sword. So I don't want to hear it.
Not true.
No, it's true.
It is
60 years of comics, dude. They've got to tell some other
They
stories.
can pick it up, but they can't do anything with it.
They got to tell some stories. 60 years.
I want to play with that Gundam. Oh, do you already got to put it away?
No.
All right. Well, it's been fun, boys.
Oh, you got to go. What else we got? We're pretty much
Say bye
up.
to the peeps. Say bye to the peeps.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for not spending any money that benefits the podcast and only buying Travis's figures so far. So, always fun. Thank you guys so much. We have a great time doing this, and looking forward to Steve going back to Alpena so we can have a real good time in the near future with Jeremy. Let's be realistic. He's like heroin. Like, we had Jeremy on and we all got super high, and now we're just trying to chase that high. We know we'll never get it. We'll just eventually overdose and die. So, all right. Been fun. Be good.
Good luck. Good luck against the trolls in the evergreen woods.
Okay, first off, they're orcs. Okay, if you're gonna get your shit straight, get your shit straight. No, today we should make it to Baldur's Gate today. So, which is basically Faerun's version.
That is incredible. I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a Gundam thing.
Yep, keep building your robots. There you go.
Thanks, Pete.
Actually, start building your robots.
Steve, we've got some people requesting that your spiky-headed figure be put in front of the camera.
Oh, give it to old man Kyle. Shaky hands.
Don't shake him too much. He's not even really done yet. This is a work in progress. But this will be the Dragon Warrior. There we go. There you go. That's actually a Hobby Lobby paint job on that head. I haven't got mine painted yet, but first look at the new pauldrons for the Dragon Warrior there. I painted those up. That's the first time we've gotten our hands on those.
Can I say I see what you're going for there,
Thanks, buddy. Thanks.
and I approve.
Thanks, buddy. So yeah, that's those are some what Lord
came off.
Yeah, it's just sticky tacked. Those are some Lord Vetus limbs that are gonna get repaints. So yeah. But he's coming together pretty cool. I think he's fun.
It looks great, Steven.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh. What else we got? What else we got for the show?
I want
Anything?
you to show that Fallen on camera too.
Okay, the Fallen. I'm gonna remove the
Okay,
cape.
here we
I thought-
go.
Now that we
Ladies
got
and
Kyle
gentlemen,
comfortable.
sneak preview of The Fallen.
Yeah, Fallen with his new pauldron. So pauldron is obviously wearing the faceplate. It fits on there. If you could remove that and show them what's under that faceplate?
I will. There's the pauldron.
Emil killed this whole thing. This guy came right out of the head of Emil. The only thing I could contributed was the shield gimmick or not the faceplate gimmick, putting it on the pauldron. Everything else is just out of Emil's head.
Don't downplay it. That's a brilliant idea.
It is. It really is.
Not only that, it also is the level of detail on these two figures, these two sculpts, kind of moves into this realm that it's hard for me even to fathom. Like, I look at them and they're just so detailed.
Like they're almost not Mythic Legions anymore.
Yeah, it is weird. It is a weird thing. They're beautiful, and Emil just shared a picture of another one that he did that, like, freaking, I don't even know if
The
it's-
helmet?
Is it a helmet? Is that what it is?
It's a helmet. It's
Jeez.
they're gonna be they're the bad guy minions. They're gonna
Okay.
be like that would be like the troop helmet that
Oh,
the bad guys are gonna have.
God dang, dude.
Because in the storyline we're I mean nobody cares about our storyline. I'm sure there's a
No,
few
no,
there's a
people
few that
care.
do.
Yeah, people care.
But the Dragon Warrior is kind of the leader of the bad guy, and that's gonna be the Dragon Warrior's troops.
Awesome, dude. It's just cool.
So,
All right,
very fun.
Kyle.
I already showed you my stuff.
Awesome.
You were on the phone, buddy.
Are you prepared? I'm well aware that you showed us stuff, but are you prepared for your segment?
I do. I am.
Okay.
I have my looks like. I'm ready to go. All right, let me pull it up here. Sorry, guys, the rotary phone. You know how that goes. Okay, I have a little more than I had last time. So
real quick, Kyle, can you explain this? What we're doing here?
this is a looks like game. This is something that started a couple years ago. Travis and I and Matt Rodriguez listened to what used to be the Dan Lebitard show on ESPN, and they're gone now. But they would have a looks like, and it would be sports people. And so through that, I decided to start doing it through our group and Legionnaires and the podcast group and everything. So, and I've made up some, a good portion of them, and some of them I just stole because they're just flat out funny. So here we go. Christopher Kelly looks like the nuclear scientist who was kidnapped and forced to help the villain in Steven Seagal's last pay-per-view film. That didn't go over as good as I was hoping. Okay.
It's a good one.
Anthony Houseal looks like a breakfast serial killer.
Okay.
Francisco Ramirez looks like the guy who shows up to the Zoom meeting but doesn't know how to turn off the cat filter.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's not a cat.
Eric Munoz looks like a spelling bee official.
Well, that's true. He does.
And has probably done it.
Jeremy DeWitt looks like the only guest that swims in the pool of the local roadside motel. There really was a short list of people for me that one looked like. I was like, okay.
Who else was on it?
Well, Jeremy Gerard was on it, but I just did Jeremy Gerard last week. Last time I was here. Oh, let's see. Producer Cody looks like a Disney prince.
Nuts.
Oh. Harley Jackson looks like his typical Saturday night is to watch the latest episode of The Incredible Dr. Pol while Michaela uses a medieval dental tool to pull the blackheads out of his armpit.
Get blackheads out of an armpit.
Yeah. I got a couple of them here that Pete's not here anymore, so they're not going to go over as well, but I'll read them anyway. Let's see where I was. Harley Jackson. Okay. Tim Sawyer looks like meaningless sex.
He does look like meaningless sex. Yeah.
Old man Kyle looks peaked.
Yeah. Well, ain't that the truth?
Andre Kellman looks like the devil that sits on Pete's shoulder, demanding he rams his tater tot into Amanda's poop chute while calling her a dirty whore cunt. And then there was actually, I wrote down, pause to let Pete make snide remark about Amanda. I actually put that in parentheses. Ron Twining looks like he has a structured settlement but needs cash now.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here. I think this is my last one. Derek Ayers looks like an alcoholic priest who travels the country performing unsanctioned exorcisms. Sorry, I couldn't stop laughing. Oh.
He does. He does.
He does.
And I think that's all I've got right here.
Good job, Kyle.
Hopefully everybody got a laugh out of that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Good job, stud.
Nice.
All right. You got anything else?
I don't have anything else. Mournfully, we have to end the show, I think.
And probably do a Legion's cast.
Oh, yeah, we got to do Legion's cast. Pete's not here. Those are the best ones.
Thanks to everybody on YouTube that joined us. Thanks to everybody that's out there listening to our podcast.
And everybody that's buying Trav's shit.
Yeah, on whatever app you're using. Obviously, the shirts are up. I am going to run out and buy a few myself because I am no longer probably wearing a 3X. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Cody. You obviously done a wonderful job. Kyle, Bill. Apparently, we can't get rid of these two because they just keep coming back for more.
Are we going live with Legion?
Are we going live with Legions?
I don't know.
Oh, Cody needs to know.
We don't know yet, Cody. We'll talk about it. Check out the site. Please subscribe on YouTube. Cody has been telling us we probably should start mentioning things like that. So we are now going to start the begging portion of this podcast.
We've gotten big enough to start begging. To start
For
being
more than
like,
just food.
hey, watch us here, watch us there. We're done. So at least you can say, hey, we've always heard that some people say that that's why they like us is because we're not always pandering for money. And now we're going to start pandering for money and things. And I just want everybody to know it's not our fault. It's because of Cody.
It's Cody's
So
fault.
Cody doesn't come free. All this new stuff you're enjoying is, it's up in the game and everything else. And Cody is going to be like, you sons of bitches better start freaking selling yourselves, because that's what he sits us down and he tells us this shit. We have these meetings now and PowerPoint presentations, and Cody's just up there saying, you guys are not going to get anywhere. We're like, we're fine with that. And he's like, but I'm not.
He's like, listen, all you have to do is say, please subscribe. Okay?
No, you got to say, smash the like button. That's the cool thing to say now. Smash it.
In the link below.
Yes. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. And?